Nice zoom in.
Just like
Wow,
that,
dude.
we're back. And of course, Derek's got some weird shit going on with his cam.
I fixed it.
That was rad, though.
That was a great way to start. It's fine. Welcome everybody back to Roll For It. This is episode number 3 of the new campaign, yet to be named. You might notice there's one more cam. We introduced a character last week who will be with us.
We did?
We did. You guys didn't know this, but we did.
We didn't realize it at the time.
Yeah. You might have thought it was an NPC. It might be. It's just I'm not PCing it. Anyway, it's whatever. So recap from last week. You guys had been in the town of Yona after being summoned to Lord Marowell's mansion. You were fed a little bit of a story about how a guy named Henry, I believe, a local hero of Yona, went missing after trying to clear out a cave full of goblins or gnolls or something. And of course that was just bullshit to get you guys there. And yeah, you guys eventually went to sleep and woke up in a illusory cage being lowered into the basement where you had to deal with Lord Marowell and his Glabrezu, and you took care of that. That was the previous week. Last week you guys discovered the house mistress of Marowell. See if I just pull up my notes, because I totally came prepared. Renya, the woman that had introduced you guys to the house, was there, and she had been beaten and had bruises and stuff all over her face and stuff, and you guys rescued her. Took her to a local tavern where you guys kind of pried some more information out of her. Learning that Kel has been in the town of Yona for about a week now, and that he was beaten to a bloody pulp, and since then can't remember anything. After that, you guys decided that you were going to leave. You wanted to head north to figure out where Marowell keeps leaving and going to. And there was 2 paths you guys could have taken, to the northeast and the northwest. You guys decided northeast. So along the path to Visgate, you were heading along the trail there, and in the midst of one of the forest passes, you managed to stumble upon a red-haired human male with a sword and shield doing battle with a gigantic manticore. He very handily slayed it with the aid of some spooky spirit specter things and killed it, and that's where we left off. So that's where we're picking up. What do you guys want to do?
How long have we been walking for?
Probably 2-3 hours.
Oh shit.
Nighttime.
Be just a minute, guys. I'm gonna walk behind this bush and take a leak.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
All right. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna be walking up to the manticore, and I'm gonna slice off one of its hands.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll just say it takes a minute or 2 for you to do that. So as you're doing that, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Well, he'd asked us to stand still last time we were there, so I'm gonna just be like, hey, I'm gonna start walking over to him.
Okay.
Are we using the map, like, actually now?
You can.
I feel like that was quite a beast you slayed there.
It was weakened. I was lucky. This isn't the easiest monster to kill.
Well met. I am Macker Thronehammer, and these are my traveling companions.
I'm gonna run. Aye, matey. That was impressive.
Where's everybody going?
Is this bush tall enough that my junk's not showing?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Okay, I'll just wave.
Okay.
I'm looking around, and I'm like, yeah, very, very colorful party. Did Gareth sent you to help me?
We know not of Gareth. We were on our way to Visgate.
Is it nighttime right now?
It is. Yeah, it's about 7 or 8 o'clock at night.
Who's talking?
I seem it rude that I give my name and you do not. What do you go by?
I'm normally by myself, so this is a very first. My name's Zenith. I come from the town of
The top.
Terrellis.
Sorry.
Trellis.
Trellis. I come from the town of Trellis. And I've just been coming to hunt this thing down,
Oop,
get
I
the
meant to roll
bounty.
history. I want to roll history on town.
Okay, rolling history. You've heard of the town of Trellis. You don't really know too much about it. You just know it's
Okay.
north.
What are you guys doing over in this woods? Normally people don't come this way. And definitely after they've heard of the manticores being in this area.
I knew not of manticores in this area. I just knew this was the road to Bizgate.
Helpful stranger, slayer of manticores and knower of manticores. If we try to travel through this wood at nighttime, are we gonna get mega ganked?
I've been safe, but I have my ways around here that keep me a little bit safer than the average. I know that the manticores normally come in pairs and the other one's already dead, so you don't have to worry about that creature at least.
I feel better. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna turn around. Is Gabriel still behind the bush?
Nope. 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
damn it.
No, he came out, but Renya totally dipped behind the bush and is hanging out behind the bush.
I wanted to cast light on him behind the bush.
I will say, going through this part at night is probably not the safest.
What time of day is it? Or night, rather?
7,
Like
6.
Yeah, 7.
So it's black. It's dark out.
It's getting dark. It's not quite the apex of the night, but the sun's definitely on its way down behind
Okay.
the woods.
Where'd everybody go?
Over here, friends. We are over here.
Where?
Follow
Directly
my
ahead of
voice.
you.
I'm gonna look over and cast light on that.
All right.
Am I getting the chest light beam again? Just
Yes, sir.
I beam it. Like aim it straight at Nick Kelp.
Aye, be lit up now.
Holy
way.
shit.
Is he okay?
He's a special one that we bring with us.
Shut up, I'm not slow.
He's gone through some
We said you were special.
some things.
Oh, okay.
See, I like special a little better.
A little bit.
Hmm. Are you guys going? If you're going this way, you must be going to Vizgate, right?
Aye.
Yes.
We are?
correct. And I just put my hand on Kel and be like, yes, we are. It's actually up here. So I keep forgetting I'm short.
Well, I know this way. If you guys want to wait here through the night, I will get you guys there. That's where my person who asked me to kill this monster is at, so I can get my reward.
Thought we were looking for the guys who, punched
I'm gonna
me.
look around to my party
As-
mates. Well, shall we follow him?
As soon as Kel starts being like saying we were looking for other people, I kind of like hit him in the legs.
Yeah, I was trying to talk over him as well.
I'm down. I'm down for camping.
Aye, let's spend the night then.
A good camp is always enjoyable.
I thought we just left.
Shh, Kel. Okay.
We've been walking for a while.
Aren't you tired, Kel?
No,
Is
not
Renia back
really.
yet?
I'm trying to figure that out right now. Hold on.
Trying to figure out what.
While they're talking to themselves, I'm gonna throw the shield into the center of the body of the manticore, and I'll
You
just
need
walk
some
away
help.
from it. No.
Okay.
No.
Everybody give a perception check.
Seth?
Yeah.
I'm standing right in front of him. Rolled his 20.
I see you.
It's not just for that. Who am I missing that didn't roll a perception? Zenith?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this.
No worries.
Great though. Roll 20s are rad.
It is. It's super useful. Okay. So
Not a promotion.
Kel, Aloran, Jin, and Gabriel. You guys hear like a very faint whimpering sound coming from about 40 feet behind you guys. It's
I pay
barely
no attention
it's barely audible.
Is it
and,
Renya?
Is it moving?
It would be a fair assumption to say that it's Renya, but you can also hear just off ahead of you and slightly to the left. You can hear what sounds like a slurping sound, just very, very faint.
I'm gonna run off towards that sound.
Yeah, I'm gonna check on Renya.
If you've caught yourself on poison ivy and it's all itchy, don't touch your face. So I'm gonna
Okay.
be yelling towards her as I'm running.
So who's going to which sound?
I'm going to the first sound.
Okay,
I'm going to Renya.
Okay, that
Yeah,
would be
Renya.
Shit.
back over here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm moving my character.
I
6
need to
months.
get about real quick.
Was somebody going to the second sound?
Slurping?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Drop my
do I hear
pen.
the sound of beer? I'm gonna walk over to that second sound.
It's actually directly ahead of you. To Zenith's right.
We just came around the bushes
other
to
right.
see.
I'll drag you. About there.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys come around the bushes and you see Renya's kind of covered up, like a little bit, and she's sitting there like,
What be the problem?
she's like, oh, you guys aren't dead.
So you're okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run off to the other sound.
Are you on some kind of drugs, and do you have any more?
More would be good.
No, and no.
Oh,
Just-
more would be good.
There was loud noises, and then you guys ran off, and then there was yelling, and then you guys came back, and I thought you were
Renya,
dead.
are
Well,
you
how about a drink?
are you one of those high maintenance people?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I would definitely go for a
Oh.
drink.
All right, I'm gonna offer him a jug.
All right, she takes it and just starts guzzling it. We'll see how hammered she gets. Not very hammered, apparently, but she does finish the entire thing and hands it back to you. Goes, okay. Oh, that warms up the belly a little bit. Okay, I think I'm good. Where are we going?
Probably 40 feet in the other direction to the campfire that we're gonna make. I
Okay.
think we're stopping for the night, but I can't be sure. We just met a stranger in the woods, so that's new.
Okay.
But you're also kind of a stranger to me because I only met you the other day. But we were locked in the same basement, and I feel like that bonds us a little bit.
Basement buddies.
Yeah,
Basement buddies.
fair enough. There's some sort of
Should write a
kinship there.
song about
Yeah.
that. Basement buddies.
Hey, you should write a song about basement buddies.
I'm gonna work on that.
That's that prance away.
As Gabriel pulls out his quill and starts writing down the lyrics.
Buddies.
Am
Uh,
I too
you
far
guys-
to hear that, or did I hear him?
You guys
say
make
that?
your way over to Kel, who at this time seems to be staring intently at the body of the manticore. Before everybody got there, you hear this faint slurping sound, and as you get closer, it seems to stop. And meanwhile, while everybody but Zenith is away from the manticore, what are you doing?
Is it dead?
It's dead. I wouldn't go near it if I were you. I would back away.
Aye, back away then.
I'm gonna
What
get
be that
closer.
type of noise?
You're going closer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. You should back up now.
I'm one step behind you. I'm gonna just stay over here.
I'm gonna back up as well.
Renya is hanging out with Gabriel, like holding onto your sleeve.
Is she attractive?
Yeah, she's, she's petite, huh? Petite, 20-something, brown hair, slim
That's all my
build.
credentials. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But sweet, got it. We know. We know now. You didn't have to say the rest of it.
Yep.
I am going to be very aware about her maybe going through my pockets, so I'm keeping
Okay.
slight distance.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so going back over to Kel, Zenith, and Mac, what's going on?
If it's dead, why do I need to back up from it?
There's some things I can't explain. I would just say that you shouldn't be near it right now.
I'm gonna poke it with my quarterstaff.
The Manticore?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whereabouts are you poking it?
On its head.
Okay. You poke it in the head and it feels kind of fleshy.
See? There's nothing wrong with it.
Yes,
Kel.
exactly. You guys can just go away from it now.
Get over here, Kel. And I'm gonna beckon him over.
Okay.
Come here, buddy.
And Mac?
Well, I am probably just gonna back up so like a little bit from it, but not all the way back from it.
Okay.
I would like to see what he's about to do. If
Okay.
he's doing anything.
I'm gonna walk over to this corner right here and cast fire.
Test what?
He is making a campfire?
Oh.
Alright. And the rest of you guys?
Nice.
Oh, seeing a campfire, I'm just gonna come
Yeah,
plop
oh,
right down.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Got
say you
enough
guys
time.
can come over here. I made the fire for.
I suspect that man is feeding the Manticore to his shield, so I'm going to sit over by this rock and look brooding and write song lyrics.
Renya's still sitting with you.
Okay,
I'm
Jin?
gonna stay over there too.
Okay.
I'm going to crack open the bottle of wine and start sipping it and passing it back and forth.
Okay.
I'm gonna immediately grab it. Hey, this
You're-
can't
You're not
be
over
true.
here.
You're like
Yep.
80 feet away, man.
It's between me and Jin.
Oh, you're over there now. Oh, I don't know who's who.
I
Gabriel is
wrote you
Derek.
all down on the first day.
No, I know. I meant. There's no names. I have to know
Oh.
what symbol we are or what icon.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's all. Sorry.
I'm light green with brown hair, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Sitting on the rock.
Alright, so
Never
as
mind.
you guys kind of settle down by the fireplace, or by the rock, depending on which group you're with, what do you guys want to do for the night?
I'm gonna bring my loot over by the fire and be like, okay, this is what I got so far. And I'm down through the rest of the bottle of the wine. I'm on to my second bottle of wine now.
Give a constitution
cut-
check.
Yeah, you don't even need to. I'm gonna be a little bit plowed.
Okay.
I met you in the basement, and now we're getting wasted. That's what I got. And I'm just gonna drop the bottle and sit down.
Hey, pass it over. I'm gonna try to grab it.
Funny enough, Renya is like, that was amazing. You should keep working on it though. It's too short, but
Yeah, you
super
guys
good.
have what rhymes with basement?
Basement?
Yeah.
What happened in a basement?
I met you in a basement, but I feel like I met you. You know, like around the table, we were all like different. You know.
Renya's
Totally.
like, Renya's like, you met me in a basement. You met him in the forest.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm
But in a
confused.
way, isn't that kind of like, you know, nature's basement?
I'm
As he
gonna
says
look
this,
at.
I just look at him and I'm just like, yes, I understand. I prefer the stone halls myself.
Were you guys prisoners?
It's a
long story.
it's a little complicated.
It's actually quite short, really.
As you
Wait,
say,
are you guys on the run? Should I be weary?
as you're
Well-
saying that, you look over and you notice that Renya, the female companion of theirs, just kind of like looks down at her feet and then like starts like kicking a couple of weeds out of the way, like doing a little bit of gardening with her foot.
Sir, I assure you, I have been with these gentlemen for 3 days, and not a one of us has done any running.
Nothing we do here is by any means bad. We're not
He
bad
does
men,
speak the truth.
and I'm trying to
when
be
he said
persuasive.
basement, he meant wine cellar, and he was having a selection of these wines, right?
Real quick, Zenith, insight roll, please.
Yes.
Mhm. Alright.
Well, cellar. We'll see how that does.
Oh,
I
damn.
was gonna say you should probably have advantage. Oh, he has a -1 insight too.
Lauren seems to be speaking very truthful. You gather that if she was lying to you, it's not in that sentence. That's the guy with
Okay.
the pirate accent, for what it's worth.
Huh. First time ever meeting a pirate. I don't know how well trustworthy. I've heard stories, but okay, fair enough.
I mean, I am a Dorm priest for my old pirate crew. I'm not your
You
traditional pirate.
You can trust us, friend. We are, despite looking a little shabby now, of truest honor and defender of those who cannot be defended, like Renya here, whom we are helping currently.
Thought we were helping me.
And him.
As you mention Renya, a couple of you guys look over to see her slowly pulling one of the wine bottles away from Gabriel and pulling it up to her mouth. And that at the mention of her name, she kind of stops for a second.
Do I see the wine bottle?
Oh yeah.
I would like to go have some of that wine as well. Be like, ooh, wine, yes.
She takes a pretty big gulp and then hands it to you.
Excellent. I have a hearty draft, like a hearty pull.
Hmm. You all seem very interesting. That's all I can say.
Well,
What
Hey,
rhymes
we
with
tried to-
cellar?
Tell her.
Oh,
I'm gonna throw my sword in the distance.
Okay.
I'm gonna look where he's throwing.
seeing him
Hey, Mac,
throw his
I-
sword into
I
the
do like-
distance, I match and throw my hammer.
Okay.
And then
I-
after a second, I just like, and it just comes back to my hand. I
Uh-huh.
put it back on my lap.
Oh, you have the same skill as me. And then I'll just pull out the sword and the shield again, right in front of me. Like,
Nice. I see his sword and shield appear, and I just go, you do it too?
yes.
So
Just
couple
so
of small
excited,
notes.
just-
For everybody that's watching, what you saw is Zenith, his shield was over by the Manticore, and he just threw his sword away. And then Mac, like, saw that and, like, threw his hammer directly into the forest, and then just holds out his arm, and the hammer just goes, lands right back in his arm. The difference is that Zenith was just standing there and saw, and then just kind of moves his hands in a motion, and all of a sudden his hands are holding the sword and the shield again.
Oh,
That's the difference in what you saw.
so sick.
I'm just staring at the fire intently.
I just nod to him, and I'm probably gonna go to sleep for the night.
I'm gonna look at Zenith. Would you like to gamble?
No, I use my money for other things. No frivolous gambling.
that's not frivolous. It's
How about the
therapeutic.
magic weapons there?
I couldn't get rid of these weapons even if I tried.
Hey, is it a curse?
Fun.
Nice.
I'm gonna go find some wine.
Gabriel's
I'm
got
gonna
it
go
all.
try to. I'm gonna go try to find an open bottle or empty bottle.
I definitely have like the bottle. asleep
Gabriel, do
just
they
in my
find
arm.
bottles of wine and/or empty bottles?
I might produce another one because our friend Renya here's got my second one I pulled out, so I'll pull out
No,
my
I
third.
I have it.
Okay.
I'm asleep with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like in my arm.
I just produce another bottle of wine, and I'm
Okay.
sitting
I'm gonna-
there strumming on my lute.
I'm gonna sit there expectingly.
Met you in a cellar.
Does anyone have a
Grandma
knife?
Knitting sweaters. Goblins being tellers. Dwarvens being sellers.
I think I have 2 daggers. Yeah.
After hearing that, I'm like, who's gonna go on first watch then for tonight?
I could
I don't
stay
know
up
if you
you want.
trust me enough to do it first since I just met you guys.
I'm fine. I can stay up.
All right. So,
I'm not
As-
tired.
as you guys start going to sleep or bedding down for the night, not necessarily sleeping, who's going on first watch?
I will. Alone.
Okay. Aloran and anybody else?
I'm literally already asleep.
I'm staying up.
Too.
Kel's
Okay.
staying up as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand over a bottle of wine and just.
Perception checks from Aloran, Jin, and Kel, please. Aloran,
Sorry, what was it?
perception, please. Aloran, about 30 feet back in the woods, you swear you heard something rustle. Kel and Jin. It's been a pretty uneventful night so far.
Hey, what's be that? And I'm gonna look straight over at it. Do I see anything? Because I have dark vision.
No.
How far? It was in the forest, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Over,
gonna go like
about-
10 feet from the forest
About over
line.
there. Yeah.
Okay, 10 feet from the forest.
Okay.
Stare right at it. Do I see anything?
Okay. No. You're staring at the edge of the forest, like ever so intently, like just staring. The other two of you, you just got up and walked over to the forest.
Is the manticore like bleeding?
No, but would you like to go over and look at it?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you walk over and look at it, give me an investigation check. Okay. So as you're kind of looking over at it, you can see where one of its like claws was cut off from Zenith, and you can see small like deep scratches all throughout its entire body, as well as like the center mass would kind of like blown out from where the Spectre bit fucked it up. And there's a big gash right through the middle of it where he had thrown down his shield when you guys first came up, but strangely there is no blood anywhere.
Alright. I'll just go back and drink more.
Okay.
My
And
eyes
Aloran?
haven't let off on the fire.
Okay. Lauren, what are you doing?
I mean, I was staring at this in the forest.
Yep.
So I was just kind of waiting for anything. Nothing changed.
No, about 15 minutes goes by of you just staring intently at the forest and nothing happens.
Okay, I'm gonna go walk over and look at the manticore then. Cause I kind of heard
Okay.
rustling a minute ago from my party mates.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Oh yeah.
You start walking over to roughly where you think the manticore was. And as you're walking over, you trip over a root on the ground and you fall
Hey,
kind
son
of
of a bitch!
you kind of fall face first into like a little bit of a muddy kind of area, and you like scramble up and you're like, oh fuck that, and you go and back and you hang out back by the fire. As you get back to the fire, Jin and Kel, you kind of look up and you see Aloran, his robes completely covered in gore and blood and guts.
Hey, come over here.
I landed on the manticore, didn't I?
I'm gonna try to wring him out into some bottles.
Okay.
Which one are you? You purple?
Gin. Gold hair.
Right next to you, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, I think
All I
so.
can think of right now is Looney Tunes with Bugs Bunny being picked up and then twisted like this to get wrung out. Words.
All right. So you start trying to wring out his robes and stuff into what, a
Yeah.
bottle?
Yeah.
All right. Give a. I don't know. Roll whatever you think would be applicable. Like, I don't know. I was gonna say sleight of hand, but that doesn't. I don't know.
Nature?
Nature. Make a nature check.
Danger?
Yeah, I mean, you wring out a little bit and you pick off the big bits of gore. what little liquid that you do manage to wring off of it seems to be kind of like blood, but like really diluted, probably from the dew and stuff all over the ground and the general just moisture.
I barely got any.
Yeah, very
Alright, I'm
little.
just gonna dump it out.
I'm gonna look down. Did you just make it like from mud into like crusty dirt?
Like down
Did
by
you
your
just get all
feet.
the water?
He kind of got most of the moisture out of your robes and stuff,
Okay.
and he managed to pick off all the bloody, gory bits off of you.
Oh,
There
okay.
was very little blood left in the creature to begin with, so you weren't really bloody, just so much covered in
Stuff.
disgustingness.
Hey, you got the big parts. And I'm gonna go sit over here by the fire.
Alright. Who's taking second watch?
I'm not gonna go
I'm
to
still
sleep
up.
after seeing that.
You're
I'm
not going
currently
to
still asleep.
So,
Yeah,
Jin,
I'm-
Kel, and Aloran, who are you guys waking up for second watch, if anybody? Aloran staying up.
I'm
Okay,
still
just
definitely
gonna go
not
to
up
sleep.
unless I'm waking
Or
up.
meditate.
Okay.
Yeah. If they go to sleep, I'm just not gonna say anything, and I'm just gonna stay watching.
Kel, are you waking anybody up for second watch?
I'm still staring at the fire.
So you're gonna stay up too then?
hmm
Okay. Both of you guys are give me a perception check. The rest of the night passes uneventfully. It's probably another 4 hours later when you can just slowly now start to see the look of sun rays kind of cresting over the hill and kind of peeking through the trees and whatnot. As the morning slowly arises. Aloran and Kel, you have 1 point of exhaustion. Everybody else got a good night's rest.
How's that playing?
I will get you the rules for it. 1 sec. It's pretty nasty, not gonna lie.
On those last couple hours, can I cast Goodberry as a ritual?
So at your first level of exhaustion, that is the effect that you have.
Damn.
Sorry, Kel, you were saying?
On those last couple hours, I was gonna cast Goodberry as a ritual.
Okay. Then
That's actually sad.
How
That
long does it
a-
last? Until I sleep?
until you sleep, yeah.
Long rest or short?
Long. Goodberry. I'm checking to see if this fucks with your sleeping or not.
While you're doing that, we all woke up, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Since I stayed up and stayed watch all night, I'm a little tired, so I don't know how well I'll be combat.
Okay, so you are able to make your good berries. Go ahead and roll for it. What is it? 1d10.
Yeah.
After you say that, I said you could have woken me up. I could have done the last bit of watch.
Alright,
I'm
so-
sorry, I got a little bit weary. I was watching in the forest.
So Kel and Aloran both have disadvantage still. Kel, you are able to make 9 good berries.
I'm gonna eat one.
Okay. You eat a good berry and you feel very nourished.
I got breakfast, guys. I'm gonna hold out the hand of berries.
I'm gonna grab one.
I'll take a
I'll
berry
eat one.
from a stranger. Yes, thank you.
These are good. Don't worry,
I
Gabriel.
also will have a good berry as well.
Well, just because they're named good berries.
They taste good and they feel good.
A lot of
Renya-
kings have gotten away with some bullshit by me calling themselves, "Oh, I'm the good king this, and I'm the good mage of this," and they're all like rape and pillage. And, I mean, don't just always. You know what? I'm
just
sorry.
went-
Thank you for breakfast.
I just shove a good berry into his mouth, just like.
Are you fighting it?
No.
Alright. So
not
Renya
too
also
far.
takes a good berry, eats it in one bite, and goes, "They're better today."
Yeah, they're not as salty anymore.
If you're handing them out, I'm I don't mind trying this food that you have.
As he tries to grab one. I don't know you. You don't get one.
Kel, be nice to the man.
I'm gonna throw a good berry at him.
I'm gonna actually try to open my mouth and catch it.
Okay, so first off, Dex check from Nick.
Check or save?
Just a check.
Hold on, Jay. I'm the third person in what is happening right now. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion to make the
Okay.
berry's path look like it's coming from a different direction.
Okay. Which direction?
Just slightly lower than where it actually is,
Okay.
by about this much.
Okay. So
Do I realize that's happening?
We'll find out in a second. First Dex
Okay.
check. Okay. Make a Arcana check. Or a Perception, rather, because you wouldn't know if it's magic or not.
What?
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Zenith. Yeah, you have no idea. There's 2 good berries coming at you. Which one would you like to catch?
No. The regular good berry is still coming at him, but it's off about this much. So when he goes to catch it, he's going to catch it in the eye instead.
I gotcha. Okay, I understand.
I,
All right.
I'm actually gonna cast Mage Hand and grab it.
Okay.
Too many casters at the campfire.
Right. You cast Mage Hand, and this giant hand just appears and goes, dook, plucks it, and puts it in your mouth.
I say, that was good. Thank you very much.
Still need sugar.
Sugar makes everything sweeter.
That it does.
At this point, Renya pulls out a small little pouch about this big and just hands it to Kel.
Where's
I'm gonna smell it.
It doesn't really smell like anything. It's a pouch.
I'm gonna shake it next to my ear.
You can feel and hear what sounds like grains of sand in a pouch shifting.
Is this sugar?
She just nods.
I'm gonna put it in my bag. Or
Okay.
in my pocket, I guess.
Roll history, Zenith. Check your PMs.
I walk over to Cal. I say, now that the sun's out, it seems like I know you. I just don't know where I know you from.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Hey, do you just need to think a little harder? And I'm gonna walk over to Zenith, bless him.
You gonna bless him? Okay. You are now
Wow.
blessed.
Okay.
If you want, you can make another history check and add a d4.
Okay. Do that. Nope.
Same result.
Nope.
Same result.
Hey, you look a little perplexed. Maybe it'll take a little bit.
I should say I've never heard someone talk early like this before either. You sure there isn't something wrong?
Hey, there's probably something wrong, and I'm gonna pull down my my bandage a little bit to reveal like a thundery lightning cloud for eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, so you see in Aloran's eye sockets where there would be eyes is just like little balls of electricity kind of flowing back and forth in the sockets.
Wouldn't
Very
be able
creepy.
to see throughout these babies. And I pull out my bandage.
Oh, okay. You Okay.
Kind of looks a
Cool
little bit
trick,
like
huh?
Illidan.
I'm gonna say that's the first time I've ever seen that before.
It's actually the third or fourth time for me. He's done it
Hey.
quite a few times today.
I like to show them
Or-
off.
I feel like
They're kind of
yesterday,
surprised.
he did the eye thing, didn't he?
He did.
It's a little unsettling. You get used to it. Sort of.
At this point, you guys look over and you see Renya is retching up her good berry on the other side of the log.
Throwing up?
Yep.
Is my
Hey.
berry really that bad?
Let's be wrong.
She's like, no, it's not you, it's me.
Oh, I've heard that line. I think.
You wouldn't know what you know.
What, are you feeling
What?
unwell, Renya?
I was fine until the bandage came down. That was truly unsettling.
Would you like me to heal you again, Missy?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
He's
She
like I
pulls
said,
she pulls like some old toast out of her satchel and just starts nibbling on toast.
it's
Would
a
you like
little
another good berry?
uh,
I still got some. But how many good
Yes,
berries
yes,
do I have?
please. You have what, 9 minus
3?
6? 3 left, yeah.
Let me take a little bit of the sugar. Pour a little bit on there. Here you go.
She
Should
takes
be sweeter this time.
She takes one with a little bit of sugar and then like presses it to the toast with her thumb and smears it across. Very much resembles jam, and then she just starts eating the toast and you're right, that is better.
I tried. Thank you for the sugar.
You're welcome.
I'm hanging out
So-
by the rock again.
So
Okay.
Zenith,
Is the fire
No.
still burning?
Was anybody tending to it during the night?
I was staring
No.
into it the entire time.
He was staring. but I
We'll
was-
assume that you grabbed some wood here or there and you kept it going. So it's
That's pretty personal. I made
you
it
assuming?
alone on watch.
No, he wasn't alone.
it wasn't
I
allowed.
was
Yeah.
watching. I was watching, and he was watching the fire.
You were watching him grab wood at the campfire?
No. I was watching the fort.
I didn't get it at first, but god damn it.
Yeah, that's why I kept. Sorry.
It's fine.
No.
You were able to keep the fire going a little bit. It's at a very, very low kind of fire, but it is still technically going.
It's small.
Okay. I'll use Druidcraft to put it out.
Okay.
Hey, are we ready to go with it?
Zenith, you
Yeah.
know the way through the woods?
Yeah, I do know the way through the wood.
Lead the way, then.
Take lead then, yes, exactly.
Okay. So as you guys travel eastward, we won't need a map for this next bit, but you guys can use that map if you'd like. As you guys are traveling eastward, probably 200 feet or so ahead of you, you see a very small cart, a donkey, and an old lady. The cart is not moving, and it seems to be kind of on its side a little bit. Like perhaps the wheel or the axle is broken. You guys are still about 200 feet out. And,
Hey, what's be that in the distance? I'm gonna kind of start, not running, but like jogging, I guess.
Okay.
I volunteer as bait.
Are you
I
tell them all just wait here. Let me go up. I'm gonna get to about 120 feet in front, if
Okay.
no one's following with.
You know what this be?
Oh wait, let me go with you. I cast
back.
disguise self. I'm the 93-year-old woman. I put on my knitted sweater and skirt with my woolly hat.
I'm gonna start
Okay.
laughing.
When I see that, I take a few steps back and what?
Ah.
I put my hand on the 93-year-old woman's shoulder and look at Zenith and be like, oddly, at least he's clothed at this time. Shall we?
What?
The idea.
You know what? Let's
If
just
the
go.
old woman is old and I'm old, she'll
I'm gonna
be
also
like,
turn into an old
"Oh."
woman and start changing my clothes.
Okay.
I take a few more steps back after that.
All right.
Hey,
Do you see what
this
I
is
mean?
normal.
This is about on par for the course.
Alright, I got my provocative outfit on now.
Upon turning around
Awesome.
and seeing him in the provocative outfit, I just go, that's new.
I'm gonna cast light
That's a new one.
on Zach's character. Provocative.
Renya is just blushing at this point. Beat red.
Alright, let's go get this.
I say,
Let's
I
go make
say
some
if,
friends.
if you guys are ready, we can go. And like I
Uh,
said before, I'll stop like around 120 feet away.
Okay. So
I'll
you
stick
guys.
my leg out.
And
I'm
do
walking
my.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
I was gonna say I'll let you finish first.
Oh, I'm gonna walk straight up to the old lady.
Oh wait, before he does that at the 120 feet, I'm gonna use my eyes to see if I see anything, magical or not.
Make a perception check.
I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to this.
Yeah, no worries. It'll be skills
Done.
P.
Yeah, skills.
We'll
Yeah,
direct him. Technically, you still be blessed, matey.
roll a d4. Slash roll before the 1d4. There you go.
On the left in the top, you can also click the dice, and it'll have all the dice options.
Oh,
Touche.
okay.
If you don't like
So yeah, as you get within 120 feet, you can make out that there's a single cart with a donkey. As you're approaching it, the wheel on your right seems to be broken, and the cart is, instead of sitting flat, it's like that. And there's an old lady kind of leaning against it. She's got a hunched back. She's kind of sitting there.
I can see magical or non-magical. So do I notice anything?
There's no
I-
magical aura or nothing.
I'll turn back to them. I'll say we should approach slowly.
Honey, that's my speed.
I'm gonna
saunter along.
try to get both of the old ladies like underneath both my arms and walk up.
Okay.
I am purposely distance myself from them.
Okay.
I'll take his arm.
I don't know what
Yeah.
strategy this is, but I'm in.
I'm a few steps behind the old lady brigade.
This sounds like the weirdest setup to a knock knock joke. So a pirate, two old women walk up to a broken.
As we're
I'm
walking
thinking
up-
he's a pirate old pimp. His clientele is strictly
Oh.
geriatric. It's fine. Okay, so as you guys approach, what are you guys doing or saying?
Need more alcohol now.
I be
Right?
persuasive as a son of a bitch. I'm gonna say that to
too.
both of them. So I think we can persuade any way we want.
I've got my max stat is persuasion and deception, so let's do this.
All right, let's go.
I think that makes 3 of you.
I'm gonna ask, "Are you okay, dear?"
How far away are you at this point?
I'm walking straight up.
Okay. So as you get to probably 20 feet out, she hears this and goes, "Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you?"
Lovely. Thank you. You all laid up here? What happened to your cart?
"Oh, I hit a rock just over there." She points back behind the cart. You can see about 5 feet back. There's a rock jutting out of the pathway that seems to be what her cart had run over at just the right angle to crack the wheel.
Ah, fuck.
I'm gonna go pick up the rock.
Okay. Are you doing
It's
it
just-
as an old lady, or are you being like dexterous
Yes.
and shit and just walking over and okay. So you just kind of lean over, you're like you pick it up, and you're like okay, what are you doing with the rock?
I'm gonna take it over to the cart.
Okay. She goes,
Do you have a spare?
"Unfortunately, I don't.
Cart
do-
swallop.
would you fine ladies be able to help a gal out?"
I'm insight checking her, saying she doesn't.
Yeah, you kind of get the impression that she's telling the truth.
On the whole situation.
I mean, the rock is right there. The wheel is clearly fucked. Her stuff is under a tarp, but nothing in what she had said had led you to believe that she might not be telling the truth.
How big of a cart?
It's pretty small cart, probably 4 feet by 4 feet, single wheel, tied to the back of a donkey.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Do you have anything we could help you with? Maybe forge a tire for you, or try to fix the one you got?
Well, I guess temporarily, if you could find enough wood and maybe carve it down to roughly the same size, we could kind of bind it there with some leather. But I'm, kind of old and frail, as they say, and I shouldn't need to tell you, with the fine folks you travel with, I'm sure you know, we have our drawbacks.
Hey, that's why I'm here. I'm strong and burly to protect them.
Very well.
I'm gonna pretend to trip and then fall onto the lady.
Okay, make a performance check.
Nice. Yes, I can do that.
Okay. So you kind of stumble forward into her and kind of pushes her back a little bit against the cart. She's like, "Oh dear, ow! Watch out!
I'm gonna use
You
this
gotta be
up.
careful."
I'm gonna use this opportunity to reach past her and flip the edge of the tarp up and look and see what's in the cart.
Okay. Make a investigation check with disadvantage because you're trying to do it quickly.
How about sleight of hand?
Okay, that'll work. But I'll still need an investigation check.
Oh, okay.
Only that can be a straight roll. Yeah, you can see what looks like a chest, a couple of packs of linens and wools and stuff that are tied together twine. And that's all you were able to really peel back really quickly while you were stumbling into her, and you kind of fold it back real quick before she notices.
Oh, sorry. You know, hips.
Yeah, oh yeah. Pesky
Aye,
buggers.
Always be going out at the worst time.
Don't I know it?
Mac, what's going on over there?
As you guys are super close now, you can kind of tell that not only does she have like a hunched back, but her whole kind of frame seems very, very frail. She's got this like kind of long, like almost like it's been broken a few times nose that just kind of curves downwards. Her skin's kind of droopy and, old people problems.
Pale?
Problems.
She is kind of pale, but not overly.
Where, good lady, where do you come from, and where are you going?
Oh, jeez, I didn't even notice you. You startled me. Well, I was traveling from Visgate, and I'm going to Yona, and, just on the road.
Have you not heard of troubles in these areas? We were told there were troubles in these areas. An old lady such as yourself traveling alone?
Well, I know that there's monsters in the woods and stuff, but if you stay on the path, generally you're okay.
Which way
Right.
was your cart facing?
It's facing to the west.
So it's facing
Towards
us.
you guys, yeah.
Okay, I just
Hmm.
wanted to talk.
I'll ask, where did you say you were going again?
I'm heading to Yona.
Hmm.
Tell you what, if you guys would be so kind to help me out with my cart, in return, I'm actually a fortune teller. I could tell you your fortunes.
Hey, but do you have any gold?
Unfortunately not. I make
Why
my...
you be traveling by yourself?
Well, business kind of dried up in Visgate. I'm heading to
But
Yona,
you're
hopefully to...
old.
I kind of like.
I still gotta pay bills.
Start saying she's going to Yona. I want to look at everybody. And she's like, quick cult meeting, please. And I just point like slightly.
Aye, that cult meeting. And I'm gonna.
Okay.
As
I'm gonna
as
hobble
they say that, I'm gonna like actually take a step back from everything right now.
Okay.
Hey, don't worry, Zenith. It's just a ploy, so we can talk it.
While they're
I'm
talking,
gonna try to do that in the
stare.
side.
I'm gonna stare at the broken wheel and cast Entangle on it.
Okay.
As a ritual.
Entangle, huh? Okay.
And use roots to bind all the...
I am brooding this shit?
Yeah. Yes.
What
Nice.
are they called?
He's druiding it.
You're
trying
trying
to
to create
spokes?
like roots, like vines.
Yeah,
Vines,
Spokes.
Spokes,
trying to
thank
create
you.
spokes.
All around the spokes, so that way it holds it together and the crack is
It's
no longer
binding
weak.
it with roots.
Okay, gotcha.
Interesting.
Meanwhile, the cult is talking, and
Well, I'm just wanting to be like, so she's going to Yenna, and Zenith is like taking a step back, right? Like he's not part of this conversation.
I did have that aside with him though.
Okay, you have the aside. Then
Yeah.
I'll start walking forward a little bit.
It's just
Could be.
deploy, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say if he's not there, as he's
I'll-
walking up, being just being like,
for now he's
Don't-
kind of out of your shot.
He's walking.
yeah,
he's
just
walking.
I want, yeah, as he's walking up, I want to quickly just be like, don't forget, we did just break out of the dungeons at Yona. We should probably move quickly once we've done helping this woman.
I don't think we can spend much time helping this old lady. And I'm gonna
Renya-
look over and glance, and as I do that, I see Kel doing something. Maybe the special one has a plan of it.
Renya kind of pipes up a little bit, and she's like, "Well, then maybe we just don't tell her that's where we're from, but like get through this interaction as fast as possible and be on our way." Really hate
I'm
to
gonna
be out here.
turn- I'm gonna go back to the old lady.
Still dressed up as an old lady.
Yeah, still dressed up as the old lady. And ask her, what's your business in Yona? As a fortune teller. Is it just business looking for new clientele?
Well, I am a fortune teller, mystic, as you were. I was in Visgate, and unfortunately, it kind of dried up. Once you stay in a town for too long, everybody knows you. They get their fortune. You run the town dry, as it were, and then you move on. It's just time to move on. The next closest town was Yona.
It's not very safe. That's why we're leaving. There's all sorts of corruption there, don't you know? As a fortune teller, I thought you'd be privy.
I've not heard of anything untoward to old ladies in Yona.
No, a wicked sort rules there. That lord is up to no good. I wouldn't trust a single thing you hear from anyone in that town.
Are you talking about Lord Jarek?
Yes. Jarek. I hear he's into all sorts of depravity. Dark things in his basement.
Aye, dungeons.
Young women.
And chain.
Alcohol, young women, and cult activity.
I heard there was a cult in the top room. His hotel.
I'm gonna fall over laughing.
Okay.
Can I put two and two together?
I'm trying to be
like,
persuasive that last
Make an
part.
intelligence check. See if you can.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to be persuasive. Trying.
Yeah, but at
What
this
was
point
that
you get.
quick key again?
Intelligence is just
Intelligence
on your character
check,
sheet.
yeah. You can just.
Yeah, you've put it all together.
Genius.
Were you guys held captive by
Hey,
Lord
hey,
Jarek?
hey, hush, hush, hush. There's no need for that now. You can come over here and have a nice coach.
as he brings him to the circle, I just want to be like, we were invited there by invitation, and left by our own means. Let's leave it at that.
Lord Jarek is very powerful in those parts. I would not help this lady if I were you. It would be in your best interest. Just keep going.
I'm fine with just leaving her then. We got two nice old ladies right here.
Did that entangle thing fix the wheel? I'm gonna take a peek.
I was gonna let you guys finish your dialogue first, and then we'll go back to that.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
So the roots
just kinda
came out
falling
of
for
the
time
ground and
for
they
the
kind of
ritual.
snaked all over the wheel. There is one downside though. It now has attached the wheel to the ground. You would need to find some way to get the roots out of the ground to kind of hold it there, right?
Oh, I got this. I pulled out a crowbar. I was gonna.
I'm gonna go try to hit the roots with the rock.
Okay.
I'm
Give
gonna
us
be like,
strength.
and make a lot of really,
Look,
Strength-
it's my old women at
sounds.
work.
Strength check from the old lady. And
I'm just gonna sit back and smile.
the other old lady, give me a dex check for the rock? I don't know.
Oh, you meant I'm using the crowbar.
Yeah, for the strength, yeah. And then his for the dex.
Yeah,
Oh, you're using dex for the crowbar, okay, fine.
yeah.
A lot of grunting and whatever. You do manage to pull out a huge chunk of the root. So now, if the wheel was to turn, it would be like perfectly secure and everything, but there'd be this hunk of root that just thunk, like with it every so often. Every revolution of the wheel would be like.
I don't think this is gonna work very well. I got a fix. I'll use.
As Kel is about to do something, I look at him and be like, "Well, we tried our best, isn't that right, Kel? You have a semi-functioning wheel. Best be on your way, and we will be on ours." And I kind of like try to move the group
Well,
away.
As he's trying to pull, I guess, us away, I'm gonna use Druidcraft and create a small little flame on the big side of the root. Just start walking away.
Okay. There's only really one of two ways this can go. I'm just gonna find out.
Hold on
I'm
a
really
second.
excited.
Before that happens, when you see him cast the fire and
Yep.
I put my hand on my head just like this, and I'm like, I wait for it to like burn just enough, and then I use Dispel Magic on it.
Okay. Good. Because after probably a couple of seconds of this small fire on the root, it just goes suddenly goes from like 0 to 100, and like this huge inferno just bursts out as Zenith just casts Dispel Magic, and the fire goes completely out, having burned away a good 3/4 of that big chunk of root. The wheel is a little bit blackened. And
I'm gonna take out my dagger and just kind of go. You know when you burn toast?
Yeah.
And you scrape it off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that with my dagger.
Hey, it's good as new.
And I look over at her. So, are you like a palm reader, or?
No, I use cards. You guys held up your end? Hold on. She kind of leans over and kind of opens up the back of the cart. Opens up the chest, pulls out a small satchel, closes the chest, pulls out a bunch of cards, and then she puts down 5 on the ground in front of her and then kind of sits down, and then holds one hand over the cards, looking at the old woman, Gabriel, and then, while her eyes are still closed, flips it over, opens her eyes, and says, "Your lifestyle of living multiple lives is precarious, and will cause you to eventually shed your false skin. At that point, you'll need to choose which will live and which will die."
Oh, that's grim.
And then she holds up the card and hands it towards you. The one card that she had flipped over for you. It looks like a figure of a person, and then behind the person on the left and right is the identical person, just shifted just off so, and a little bit, like maybe a foot apart. And then those also split like another foot apart and then another foot apart. So it's basically like one person and then like a bunch of identical copies behind him, almost like creating an army of that one person.
Can I keep this?
Yeah, you can.
I'm cool. I take it and I walk away.
I can never use a card twice.
I look at him getting, or her getting a card, and she's like, "Ooh, how interesting. Could you do mine as well?"
Pocket that shit. I'm walking out.
She kind of looks up at you directly in the eye, closes her eyes, and you see her put her hand over top of the cards, and she kind of moves it back and forth, and then just slaps her hand down on one, flips it over, and then opens up her eyes and says, "Family does not always mean blood. Blood does not always mean family."
Is that all?
That's all I was told. And then holds up the card to you.
Okay, well, I take the card.
It is a bloody crown.
I like cards.
Says the old lady Jin. As you step in front, she kind of takes her hand again, and then after a moment slaps it down on a card, flips it over, opens up her eyes, and says, "Tread not too deeply in the savory delights of life, as perils surely lead to unlife." Holds the card out for you.
I'll take it.
Okay. It is the picture of an old lady. Not too unlike your current getup, but more like a standard old lady. Her skin is all droopy and withered away, and she almost looks like... Remember those like super old videos that you had to watch in like history class when they were like showing you what happened in the Holocaust, and you saw the Jews with like all the like just bare ribs and shit? It's basically
Yeah.
an old woman that looks like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you basically got a Holocaust victim card.
I'm gonna walk forward
Put
and say
that
I
in
have
your
a.
inventory. Sorry.
I'm gonna walk forward and say I have a question. Let's see if your cards can answer it.
Very well. What's your question?
I can't really say it. Let's just see what kind of fortune you read for me.
Very well. She closes her eyes, puts her hand over the cards, moves her hand back and forth for a second, and then you notice a little bit of a shudder, and she opens up her eyes and doesn't touch a card, and she goes, "I'm sorry, I don't see anything. Well, it's getting late. I should probably be off."
Hey,
She
what
starts-
Can I
about
do an
me?
insight check to see if I realized, or a perception check to see if I realized that she was that it seemed different than ever?
You don't need an insight. She was very obviously different.
Oh, I'll stop her for
Okay.
not kind of in a threatening way. I'll say, "What did you see?" In an intimidating way, actually.
Sure.
Let's go with that.
Roll intimidation. Oh wow. Funny enough, the DC was 15. She very simply reaches down and picks up a card, still face down, and just hands it towards you.
Oh, that's all I get. That's fine. I'll flip it up. What do I see?
You see a picture of a man with a hood, and there's nothing too weird about the picture, but then when you like slowly turn it back and forth in your hand, you notice this like massive shadow over his shoulder with two beady red eyes.
Oh, holographic.
When you
Sorry,
look
I
at when you
didn't
look
get
at it
time.
dead on, there's nothing, but when you turn it ever so slightly, it's just this massive shadow behind everything. Everything in the background kind of disappears in blackness except for these two beady red eyes.
I stop her if she goes away, and I say, "What is this?"
It's
I'll
just
throw
what
the
I
card
saw.
at her feet.
It's your card. You can have it. That's all that I saw.
Mm.
I'm
At that
gonna go
point, I'll,
rock on her card.
at that point, I'll cast a bonfire on the card.
Okay.
I thought he said cart for a second, and I'm like, oh shit, we're rolling the old lady.
Oh, dang.
You cast bonfire and the card bursts into flames, and you can see this very faint black smoke come up from the card. Within a couple of seconds, the card is dust.
What
Walk
about for
over.
the guy that actually fixed the card? Jeez.
She
walk
looks
over.
over. She looks over at both the two remaining people, and kind of takes both of her hands over the two remaining cards, passes them back and forth, crisscrosses, and picks them up and hands you each a card. She looks directly at Kel, directly in the eyes, and says, "A lost wealth shall be returned." And then looks over to Aloran. "A lost soul must be enlightened. Shed your skin and fly."
I shall.
She hands you the two cards respectively. Kel, your card is... It looks like a picture of like a small child in like a very large, decadent-looking like room, just filled with gold and treasures and gems, and you can see like there's very expensive paintings on the wall, even though you can't quite make out what they are because it's a very small card, right? But you know, there's just cash everywhere.
I'm gonna point at the card. Is this supposed to be me?
I don't know. Perhaps.
I don't think I'm this small.
Yeah. Aloran, your card is hold on. Your card is a picture of a hooded figure in the middle of a storm above an ocean, floating above a shipwreck. As a ship is going down, you can see the hull has been cracked open and there's water kind of rushing in. You can see the clouds and the lightning fork down as as the figure, Freudian slip, you didn't hear that, is floating probably 30 feet above the mast, just in midair as the ship is going down.
Okay. So this figure give me like nostalgic warmth of any kind?
It definitely flashes back some traumatic experiences, but it doesn't really warm your
I'm
heart.
gonna feel my eyes.
Uh,
Do they feel like they're rumbling at all?
no, they just, you can feel the electricity, but
Okay.
it doesn't feel like
I didn't know if it
anything
was
crazy.
stimulating it in some way.
Not currently,
Alright. Ooh. It's a pun, you don't even know it.
right? So she kind of stands up and takes her pouch and puts it back in her little chest and, puts the linen back over, and she goes, well, thank you very much for fixing the cart. So you said Yona is probably not safe? Maybe I'll head to Ziphist. That'll be safer. Have you heard anything about Ziphist?
I know not of Ziphis.
Alright. She just kind of looks up at you and goes, okay. Well, I'll head south and see what happens. Thank you for your help. And please take care of your elderly ones.
I always do. And I'm gonna throw my hands back over them.
Okay.
Demure
What
wave.
elderly ones?
Demure waves. Yeah, she kind of grabs the rope of her donkey and just starts taking it down the road. That's that. What do you guys want to do? Want to keep heading east?
Let's walk.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are traveling east, we will take our quick little break here, because it's a pretty decent point to stop to go piss and grab drinks and stuff. So, with that, stream and YouTube, we will see you in, 5-ish, 10-ish, somewhere in that neighborhood. And, yeah, we'll be right back.
That's the 4th time I got crabs.
It happened 4 times? That's incredible. Anyway, we're
All
back.
one night.
Welcome back. So we'll pick up with you guys having just helped the old lady as she travels off to the west, and you guys travel off to the east.
East. I thought you said west.
West. As you guys travel off to the west, you guys are still heading to Visgate. You guys are traveling along the forest road. Roughly 4 hours goes by, so it's about noon now. When you guys come up on a small little, I'll get the map here, hold on. Boom. How's that? I put you guys all on the wrong side because I'm terrible. Hold on.
Are we on that side?
I also got to put that on background. There we go.
Oh heck yeah!
We're doing really well.
Yeah, you know, you can tell I've done this before. It's very professional setup. It's fine. Objects and tokens, there we go. So yeah, you guys are all on the east side.
Are we moving on the blocks now?
Yeah, you are. And they are 5 by 5. And you guys notice there's a kind of like a setup encampment. And you guys can see 2 people. One is heavily clad in armor, and the other is just wearing like a chainmail shirt and some leather underneath.
You didn't move my character over, did you?
I think somebody else might have.
Should all be there.
Oh,
Well,
no, wait. No, hold
No,
on. I
I don't
got
see
you.
it.
I got you. Where are you? You are Gabriel Hart. Copy. Go back to the other page. Huzzah. There you go.
Thank you.
No worries.
You're
Oh,
not
yeah.
there.
So there you guys are. This is a 5 by 5 map for what it's worth, and you guys are right there. What do you guys
These
want
guys
to
look sketchy.
So can we see this at this
What
point in
time of
time?
day is it?
do? It's about noon.
Like noon? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you guys can see quite a distance. You can see as far as where they are, just throughout your vision or whatever.
Can we see them then?
I would kind of.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can.
walk,
You can barely just make them out.
I'm gonna walk into here and call out, be like, "Hello there."
Before he does that, I'm casting Disguise Self. I'm going into my old lady form again.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay back here and just watch.
I'm gonna hide over
Okay.
this bush.
I have no idea
so-
what's going on.
I'm
As
disguised.
Mac, as you're calling out, you hear a voice shout back, "Oh, hello there! How is it going?"
Good, good. We are on our way to Visgate. Is this still the correct path?
Yes, you'll want to keep taking the path. You're just a couple hours more down the road. Not a problem, you'll find it. No, not a problem. Yeah, it's just right down that road. I can't take Derek seriously right now. Oh my god.
Oh, I know. It's too...
What?
I mean, quality content, right?
Wait,
I do it for the subs.
what the fuck just happened to my
I-
sound?
You good?
I mean, I can hear you. It's just no longer fucking, like, good audio. There's some shit going on.
Oh, my baby.
My mouse just disappeared. All my USB devices are flashing. What the fuck is
no.
happening? Derek, you
The
broke it.
audio sounds fine.
I
on-
broke you. Did I break you?
It does
Fuck, I
sound
hope
fine.
not.
On
Yeah? Okay.
it
Well,
does.
Yeah, you sound fine though.
It sounds
Yeah.
fine. I just listened to it.
why is this?
Old-fashioned pen
Whatever,
and
it's fuck it.
paper.
If it sounds fine on stream, then we're good. We'll keep going. It'll just.
I want to eyeball this motherfucker. Does he look like a bandit to me?
Make an insight check.
He looks okay.
You just see a person standing there.
Yeah, I mean, they don't look particularly bandit-like. They,
That's
Jay.
what I saw, Jay.
yeah, I know. They don't look particularly bandit-like. Though it's kind of, you know, everybody kind of looks the same when they're wearing armor, though.
Yeah, I'm
Doesn't-
looking at Alarin and I'm looking back at the camp, and then I'm looking at Alarin.
I know it.
Alarin. And because he's like my frame of reference for pirate.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I'm not seeing any similarities. That's
Right.
my own. That's my pirate check.
Sure.
I don't think they'd be pirates.
I still talking to the main. You look mighty dug in here. Any particular reason? Is there something to worry about down the roads?
I mean, no. This is just we set up our camp outpost here. Trying to teach my apprentice here, my squire, as it were, the way of the night, and you know.
Okay. As soon as he says "way of the night," I say, "Oh, good, fellow knights. I myself am Mac Thronehammer. I would love to partake in a match, if you will, of sparring. Test our resolve against one another, and I would also like to insight check what he is saying. If he's
Okay,
being truthful
make
or
an
not.
insight check. Seems to be telling the truth, but
Okay.
hard to tell. Kind of hard to.
Hey, did you say a spar? And I'm gonna pop out of the bushes.
Zach is next to me. I'm gonna lean over to him. If these guys are crooked, I'm gonna roll them so hard.
Okay.
Am I close enough to hear that or no?
I don't know. You're like 10, 20. You're about 30 feet away, so probably not.
That's amazing.
You suddenly hear the one knight kind of looks over at his little squire and he goes, Percival, make yourself useful and run off into the woods real quick and find us some wood and let's set up a fire and be gracious hosts. And the younger boy standing next to him kind of looks at him and goes, oh, okay, and then kind of runs out here and runs off into the back.
There's no need, Squire. Come back.
He's already long gone.
I'm gonna go after him actually quietly. Like I just want to stay in like a view of him.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy about it?
Semi-stealthy. Like if I make noise, it's okay. But I'm gonna be like 120 feet away. Let's go with that. That's pretty.
As the rest of you kind of approach, the knight kind of beckons you guys closer and says, "Come on, stand around the fire and get warm and please enjoy any of this
You have
food."
any ale?
Unfortunately, I don't have any ale. I got some water here, and we've got a boar roasting on this here spit.
Any wine?
I do not drink. I am a knight.
Hey, so you're not fun then. And I'm gonna kind of
Yeah.
take a step back and kind
When
of.
he said that I don't drink, I'm a night thing, I'm gonna shoot the biggest look at Mac, being like, "Did he just pass judgment on you?"
I look at him and just be like, I hold Gabriel's gaze. Just
As soon as
I'm a
as
noble.
soon as Percival the squire has kind of
Not the
disappeared off into the forest a little bit, the knight turns back towards you guys and goes, "Okay, listen here. My name is Sir Gregory. I am a knight. I need your guys' help if you'd be so kind. So, my squire, for lack of a better word, is a total and utter coward. So
Are
here's
you
what I'm
paying
thinking.
us any gold?
We'll get to that in a second. I got some gold I can pay you, but here's what I'm thinking. When he comes back, maybe you guys leave and like capture like something in the forest, right? And then you bring it back, and then like I'll be like, "Oh no, you've got to save me!" Like, get it, and maybe I'll be like asleep or something, and then you guys can like release it, whatever it is. There's wolves, there's bears, and all kinds of stuff in the forest. Go get something, bring it back, and we'll have them fight. And like it'll be like his kind of like, you got to grow up and start being a man kind of thing. He's kind of a coward. I got stuck with him as my apprentice, and he's totally useless. Being completely frank, he's 100% useless. I half expect him to die at any moment. Every time we get into a little bit of a scuffle, he runs off and hides behind a tree. It's terrible."
Where'd
So
everybody go?
I completely
I believe everything you're saying.
100% agree with him. And as
I
soon as he
100%
says bear, I just look at oh god, what's Nick's character's name? Kel. and just
Right.
go, bear. Did you?
I'm nowhere
you
up
say-
there.
He is like 180 feet
not?
back. No, you guys
Okay,
all
well,
turned
I
off the
just-
path, and he's just da da da
Anyways.
da da.
Same
I'm
sort
gonna
of thing.
book
I
it.
just kind of like look around and just
Ken! Ken!
and I look back at the knight and just say, we can do bear.
Very
I'm
well.
gonna.
And I can do sleep. Or blind. You want to be blind?
I would prefer to pretend. I would like all my faculties intact. If he's about to die, I'd have to save him. I'm bound to the
Well,
knight-squire relationship, as it were. I just want him
If
to
you
toughen up.
care about him, you need to make this real. You're never going to get your way doing it your way. Your way has led to him being weak right now. I think you should do it my way. I have the wisdom here. I have the know-how. I'm going hard on this.
Make a persuasion check. Okay. He goes, well, you make a compelling point. Okay, what's going on with Aloran and Kel?
I'm chasing him around. I'm trying to. Ken!
Oh, there you are. Where'd you
Stop,
guys
Ken.
go?
Come here, Ken. And I'm gonna grab him by the arm. Or like throw my arm over his shoulder, rather. Come on,
Okay.
bud. And I'm gonna bring him to like right about here.
Okay.
Alright. So in about 10 minutes, you're gonna turn into the scary bear. You're gonna go into the spot. You're gonna throw a whole tantrum. You're only gonna aim at the boy, Squire. You're not gonna set up a
Squire?
fight. The little one.
Mac?
I'm gonna pat him on the head and say, I'll talk to you in a minute, sir. I need a plan for this one.
We could have him chase me. He's the
I don't
bear.
think you heard that.
well,
Am I?
it was. We were still probably talking about it. It would be
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
that was while you guys
my
were talking.
idea, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull him up. Kel, I'm pulling you up. Yeah, you
As
go,
as
bud.
like I would say, as you were kind of like out there, we would just be like, so we could have him turn into the bear and attack him, or
Well, we don't
you
want
say
to.
use him as
besmirch-
bait.
We don't want to besmirch the honor of the knight. I look all
Yes,
vulnerable.
please.
So why don't you have the bear chase me, and have
Who
him?
is he? Is he a bad guy?
Hey, Kel, don't be worrying anything. He's a
I'll
good
run.
boy.
As soon as I see, like, I
I'm
would
being
like to
persuasive.
say, as soon as I see him, be like, is he a bad guy? I just look at him and I just go, yes. You should get him as the bear.
Fuck.
And I look back at Gabriel and I should be like, this is your idea.
I can't even be mad. That was a really good trick.
I'm gonna use combat shape.
Okay.
Combat wild shape.
He's also
Turn into a big black bear.
he's
Okay.
blocking the entrance, so I'm running.
Yes.
I'm running
You're-
through the camp.
So
Oh shit!
I'm gonna back up.
Kira,
Hey,
stop.
he cheats. He's took my plan.
The knight goes, well, I hope this works. If it doesn't, plan B is what?
Hey, what's your squire's name?
His name is Percival.
I'm gonna start running into the forest.
Okay.
Percival!
I'm gonna run past him. I'm gonna shove the bear, and then take off into the woods.
Okay.
Good luck shoving a 500-pound bear.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah, it's-
really pathetic looking.
no, it's gonna be more of like a.
And then I'm running into the woods and I'm screaming, Percival!
A couple of moments goes by as Percival kind of comes back stumbling out of the woods with a handful of like wood, and he's just like, what? Oh my God, what is that? Is that a
There's
bear?
a bear! There's a bear!
I'm
Oh,
gonna
dear
grab the
God,
wood
he
out of
just-
his hands.
He drops
I'm
the
gonna-
wood, immediately turns and runs away.
No, motherfucker.
I'm gonna chase after him.
I've
Z-
moved him
Zenith
off the
is just
map for now.
watching this in the distance with his head like this.
Okay.
I'm gonna pounce on the bad guy.
Oh god.
Okay.
no.
Make a strength check, or yeah, just a strength check. Yeah. Do you have
I'm
the stats
ducking
for
out
your
of the
bear
way.
already?
No, you never sent them to me.
Oh my god.
I got
You
you.
said you were going to.
Yep, I got you. That is good berry, not bear. Brown bear? Black bear? Which one?
Black bear.
Black bear. Here you go.
Wait, you have 2 bears?
That is you. Of course I have 2 bears.
No, I meant Nick.
I can be whatever kind of animal I want to be. I'm a druid.
The sheet is down below.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
So yeah, that's all your stats.
I really hope you're just like beastly as fuck.
And what did you want me to roll again?
Strength.
Strength. So would it
Yeah,
be
he's going to
d20 plus my strength modifier?
Yeah, so it's +2.
Right.
a little
Actually,
scared to
this will
see
be an
what the
attack. This will be an
modifier
attack,
is.
so it'll be a +3. Basically the same thing as like your bite. Okay, and you were attacking the knight.
The bad guy.
The me.
Okay. Wait, who is the bad guy in your world?
The 93-year-old
knight.
woman.
The
The knight? Okay. So you go and you lunge and you leap on top of the knight. You start thrashing at his face with your like you got him pinned down and you're thrashing and snapping at his face with your jaws.
He said me, not the knight.
No,
the
he said the bad guy, and I asked him which one is in his world was the bad guy, and he said
Oh.
knight.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I misunderstood that too.
Yeah, I thought he said 93-year-old woman. Oh,
No,
so I'm
you
like,
guys,
okay.
you guys said 93-year-old woman. He said knight.
Okay.
So he's on top of the knight.
This is awkward.
The knight's just pinned down to the ground. He's like, "Okay, please stop."
Kel, and I kind of want to go put my hand on the.
I'm gonna
bear's
bite his neck.
Mine.
I'm gonna go with casting blindness on the bear.
Okay, Kel and Gabriel, give me initiative checks, or just roll initiative real quick. I want to see which one of you acts first.
I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure on Percival as he's running away. By the way.
He's long gone. He dropped his shit and ran.
Well, yeah, I was trying to grab the
Oh.
would from him,
Cal goes.
and then he ran, so I
okay.
was trying to do that.
Okay, yeah. So Kel, go ahead and make your bite attack. D20 +3.
God damn it.
That'll meet it. It'll beat it. So you just bite right down in the middle of his neck area, and you just pull away this little bit of flesh and metal from his like gorget, and this blood's kind of squirting out. And he's like,
Oh fuck.
At this point in time, I'm gonna try to just body check the head, the bite,
Real
like
quick?
he's biting him.
real quick, Gabriel, now your spell is going to go
Well-
off because you had casted while he was
Yep.
fighting. I was just seeing which one acts first. So Kel needs to make a Constitution saving throw. D20 +2.
Okay. That's exactly what I was looking at.
Hold on. Is that saving? Yeah, you don't have a bonus to saving throws, so just +2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you succeed.
Sora's past it. He's fine.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna spend the rest of my turn looking back at the camp, and then just slowly backing away into the forest.
Do I know where? do I know like what tried to happen?
What do you mean?
Like, do I know that he tried to blind me, or did I just not feel anything?
No, you'd be pretty incensed by the blood and stuff all over your face, and you kind of, yeah. You know what? With your 19, yeah, you kind of get an idea that he tried to cast something. You don't know what.
I'm running back to the camp at full speed.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna start running after the 93-year-old woman.
Okay.
Was I able to see any of this from where I was at?
We'll say yeah. Between like some shrubs and stuff, like you're able to see like the bear transform and then like land on top of him and then bite. You see a spray of blood, and then you see everybody just kind of running towards the outpost as the kid ran off into the forest, and then now the bear turned around and is about to start chasing a 93-year-old lady.
I would
I'm
still
walking
like
up
to
to
try
the dead
to.
Can I actually use an ability to? Yeah, can I use Thunderstep to get near the knight? It should be
Sure.
close enough.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, do I need to roll initiative, or is this how do you want to?
I was just playing this kind of freeballing, but if you guys are like legit about to do some shit, let's have everybody roll initiative. Cause yeah.
You want me to re-roll, or is my 10 okay?
We'll go with your 10 and the 19, so everybody else will just
Okay.
have to roll initiative.
Is this guy dead?
That's
He's just been
That's
bit in the
literally
neck
all
by
I've been trying to find out.
He's been bit in the neck by a blackberry. He's not dead, but he is hurt.
Okay.
He ain't great. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, so we got Aloran. Nice roll. So
Oh,
first
nice.
is Jin, then Kel, then we got Zenith, and then Gabriel, and then Mac, and then Aloran. And real quick, 20 and a 21. Okay, so between Jin and Kel is the knight and Squire. Okay. Then we go to Jin. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to mount the bear.
Okay.
Nice.
Make a wrangling check. I don't. What the fuck do you even roll here?
Animal
Handling.
handling.
Animal handling, I guess. Yeah.
I don't want this to happen. I had
Awesome.
to taste the blood.
Okay. Well, let's see if this is gonna work or not.
Oh god, what have we done?
Well, it's gonna pass your AC. It's definitely higher than your passive perception. We'll say, as he kind of climbs up on top of you, you're aware that he is there. But you now have him on your back. Any bonus action or movement from Jin?
No, I'm just gonna stay up there.
Okay. We go to the squire, who is booking it further into the forest. Now we go to the knight,
Like,
who spends his turn going. That's his turn. We go to Kel.
I'm gonna try to shake Jin off me.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
I'm gonna stand up on my back 2 legs.
Okay. Jin, make a. If you want to make a case for acrobatics, you could, but I'm gonna say athletics. Okay. Yeah, he's unfortunately hanging pretty tough. He's got a pretty good hold on your fur.
Okay. How far away is Gabriel from me?
I'm outside.
Yeah, it looks like he's, what, 5, 10, 15, 25 feet away, roughly?
Okay, I'm gonna use hold on. Even though I just stood up on my back 2 legs, does that take half of my movement speed still, or no?
No, we'll just say that you tried to stand up.
Okay. I'm gonna charge after the 93-year-old woman still.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself.
That's where he is, right?
Only
Okay.
you would not be in the middle of the square. There you go.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. Shit happens.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna swipe at him.
Okay. Make your attack.
D20 plus 3.
You get 2 attacks. One with your bite, one with your claws, if you'd like.
Fuck.
Ooh, I almost did plus 30.
He
misses.
misses.
And then I'll bite 2. Or try 2.
Hey, that actually doesn't beat. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay. So you miss with both attacks.
Okay. And for my bonus action, I'll growl at him.
Okay. We go to Zenith. Or Zenith.
In the 6 seconds I that this happened, I said, "What were you guys doing?" I don't expect a reply. And then I'm
Okay.
going to take one of my healing potions and use it on the knight that's on the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d4 plus 4 or 2d4 plus 4. Which one is it? Small one or big one?
Yeah, small one.
Okay.
I mean,
so, yeah, just roll that.
If we're
out.
gonna take these guys, now's the time.
Okay. And plus 2, so it'll be 8. Okay.
Does he look okay? Is he still blooded? Or no?
It looks like the blood around his neck has stopped, and it looks like there's some pretty nasty gashes, but they seem to be stopped bleeding. Seems to
Okay.
stabilize him pretty well.
Then I'm gonna go chase after this bear.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, then we go to Gabriel.
Damn. Okay. I'm leaving the bear's range.
Yep. Get an attack of opportunity if you want it, Kel.
Yep, I'm gonna take it. Should really just copy and paste this.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that's why they have.
Oh yeah, that'll hit me.
Oy.
Does that stop my movement when I get hit? Okay.
What do I roll for damage on that?
1d6 plus, or sorry, are you biting or clawing?
Clawing.
So claw would be 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
5 points of slashing damage to Gabriel.
Thank you. But you
Yep.
know, like not thank you. And going back to the camp, I'm assessing this situation. I'm casting sleep on the knight.
Okay. Let's see if he makes it. He fails. Hit points of creatures. What does that mean? If he's below that, then he's asleep.
Isn't I'm actually oh yeah, it's 5d8 worth of hit points. I don't know if it's supposed to roll like that.
We can
It
worry
might
about
fail.
later. Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say that's gonna fail based on that. He noticed him get a little bit of drowsy, and then he kind of shakes his head a little bit, and he's like, "Huh? What?"
Yeah, that'll fail.
Okay.
Shit. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, we
I
got
was
Mac.
making my way.
I would like to move kind of to the entryway of the compound, and I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy, and I'm gonna make my voice very loud and just yell, "Kel! Stop now!" And hope the bear stops. And
Is
that's
he
my
in
turn.
front of me or behind me?
Looks like behind you. About 30 feet behind you. Roughly. 5, 10, 25 feet behind you.
Okay. For the sake of RP, I will turn around and growl at him too.
But you do not stop.
No.
Okay. Anything else, Mac?
No, that's it. I kind of just wait at the.
'Kay.
Kind of like. I guess I ready myself. How about that?
Oh, Lauren.
While he yelled, he didn't really bond much, the bear.
He roared.
So I'm gonna look at the knight, and then how does he look like?
He
fly.
looks like he just got mauled from a bear, but despite
Yeah.
that, he looks pretty
He's
okay.
not bleeding profusely from the neck anymore.
No.
All right. Even still, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it out.
What did we determine with spellcasting modifier? Was just the normal.
I'll check.
It's just my normal charisma 4, right?
It'll be on your character sheet on the spells page. Your ability modifier is charisma, yeah, so it's whatever your charisma modifier is, plus 4.
So
Okay.
8 points.
Okay.
And then with that, I'm gonna turn to the bear. And then where's the bear? He's like literally 30
He's
feet away.
the guy with the purple cloak, only he's just
Yeah.
currently a bear.
Okay, I'm gonna like run right over to his face.
Can you get that
and
far?
then- Oh,
15,
I'm
20,
gonna-
25, 30? Yeah, you can get there
yeah,
for 30.
yeah, I can get there. Right there. And I'm gonna look right at his face. Kel, stop this nonsense! Why you be doing this? And I'm trying to be persuasive.
Okay. For what it's worth, guys, don't put your tokens on top of other people. You can't occupy the same space. The only
I'm
one
on
that,
top of him though.
the only one that currently can is Jin because he's literally on top of him. Anyway, okay, sorry. So you were trying to persuade him. Kel, give an insight check. As a bear.
Oh shit.
What is the modifier for insight?
Hold on.
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Yeah, so it's just gonna be a d20 plus 4.
+1.
Well, yeah, but you get your
Okay.
you get your proficiency bonus.
Oh,
And
okay.
you're level 7, so it's a +3, I think.
I'm so confused. Oh, okay, never mind. I'll just roll my insight.
Alright, well, it'll be 1 lower than that, I think, yeah?
Well, you
What
said
is
I
your
still get my proficiencies.
You get your proficiency, not your wisdom. Let me check. Because your wisdom is a 5,
Mm-hmm.
so... Actually, you wouldn't be proficient with it, so it is only a +1. Never mind. That'd put you at 15 plus 1 is 16. You meet it. Yeah, so you hear Aloran's words, and it kind of echoes through your head, telling you to stop.
Tasted blood. I'm not stopping.
Okay. Then with that, we go to Jin.
Yeah, I'm gonna start punching him in the back of the head.
Okay.
Use flurry of blows.
Okay. Every single one of those hits, roll down with damage. Okay, so 14, 19, 28 points of bludgeoning damage to the bear.
I never rolled
Uh,
my hit points for a bear.
Your
do
hit
I
points
not?
for your bear is whatever it says on that sheet. So it's 19. So after the third punch to the back of the head, Kel turns back into his normal self, and you deliver one more just for good measure. You are now straddled over the back of Kel, who's laying on his belly on the ground.
Hey,
I
was
ride that
standing up.
special beast.
Not anymore, you're not.
Oh.
Because you're a bear, you were on all fours.
No, I was standing up because I was trying to get him off my back, remember?
Yes, but then you tried to move. Then you moved. Bears move on all fours. You didn't say that you were standing back up again.
No, they can walk on their back feet.
We definitely can walk on through. I've seen it.
Okay, fine. You were standing on your 2 feet then, but as you got punched in the back, you're gonna fall forward.
Okay.
So he is now straddling over your prone body. You're alive and you're fine, but you are just sub 7 hit points.
DM says you're on the ground, damn it.
I mean, we could have made it work the other way, really, but it's just been awkward. It's fine. Whatever. Moving on. Does that resolve combat, boys?
Fucking hope so.
I didn't
Hey,
realize that I got knocked out of
believe
Black Bear,
them.
so I'm laying on the ground. Arr! Arr!
Don't make me punch you.
Arr.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
I'm gonna run into the camp with the knight and tell them, "Go out there and help them. They need you."
The knight is just like, you guys got yourselves into this mess. I'm pretty sure you guys can handle it.
I'm gonna
My
just-
neck hurts.
I'm gonna look at him super mean and just be like, "This is why your squire is shit." And then I'm gonna go sit down over by his stuff here.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna keep shooting him looks as like a little mean old lady, just shaking
Okay.
my head.
Can I see the squire anywhere?
Make a perception check. But also, while that's happening, Gabriel, the knight is just looking at you, deadpan in the face, like, really?
I'm gonna lean over to Gabriel. Hey,
Goddamn.
pass me some of that there wine.
Yeah, I'll take out a bottle. I'll start drinking again.
Hey, thank you. Pass it over.
You don't quite see the apprentice. You do see the tracks that he made as he ran off into the forest, though.
I'll pass my bottle over.
Immediately
Alvin.
grabbed.
The knight.
I'm gonna.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I go. I was gonna say, does someone want to come with me? These woods are not the safest place.
I will come with you.
The knight kind of props himself up and he says, don't bother. He'll come back. He always does after a couple of hours.
You should have some rest. That neck looks disgusting.
Yeah, well, if I wasn't attacked by a gigantic black bear, then I would have been totally fine.
Well, if I didn't have to deal with the ravages of time, my boobs wouldn't hang down to my belt, but we deal with the cards that we have.
Hi, don't we do? And I'm gonna
I
pass
think
that
you
thing
know
over.
as well as I do that you are not wearing your true face. Clever trick.
My deception's mad high. Unless he has true sight, he's gonna have to roll for that.
He did. It was a 22.
Let me roll deception.
It was a
You
crit.
did when you walked up.
Isn't it?
It was
Did
a
not.
crit, though.
I,
It was a
Alright.
nat
I rolled-
20.
I rolled persuasion when I rolled out.
Okay.
I mean, dude, it's a nat 20 on
It's a nat
both.
20.
Yeah, it's
On
a nat
both.
20
On both.
Like,
That-
you're fucked.
Can't
No,
beat
that
that.
was
Yeah.
that was
Oh,
not
okay.
the guard.
Oh,
That's tricky.
Oh. Some nice rolls.
Yeah.
Well fucking done.
Fair enough. Then the guard or the knight doesn't say that. He just kind of looks at you.
I'm really wanting to hold the old lady thing down because I don't want him to know what's up. Or else I'd
We
be.
don't even know what's up, man. We can't see half your face.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna take the filter off. I'll save it.
Costume's still on though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still the old woman.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my arm over the old woman's shoulder. You don't believe this is an old woman there?
So what are you guys doing?
Wait, who's coming with me? So
I-
I'm still going, even with him saying that.
Yeah, I'm going with Mac. Mac is going with you. We are one with Mac.
You guys are gonna search for?
Yeah. But where are you? So I guess it was like this way, right?
Yeah, he's going north.
He's going north.
What's
In the
all in
forest.
this dude's camp? Just looking around.
There's not nearly as many crates as there is in the picture. It's a stock picture. There's a couple of satchels laying about. There is a couple of spikes, like on the picture, just not nearly as many. There's a little bit of a campfire with a cooking pot. There is a spit with a boar on it. And aside from that, not a whole lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the knight. You said you had some gold. You wanna gamble?
No, I do not want to gamble. I'd like to get my apprentice
Rattle my
back.
dice cup.
I'd like to get my apprentice back and leave.
Told me to attack the bad guy. He said he was a bad guy. So I attacked the bad guy.
Is there something wrong with this guy?
Hey, there's lots of things wrong with him.
There's
I'll just
nothing
punch you in
wrong
the
with
head.
me.
He's special. There's nothing wrong. He's just special. And then I say that to Kel, and then I kind of lean over to the knight. And, Fish.
How hard was I punched in the head?
7 points of bludgeoning damage hard.
Enough to lose any more memory?
No, probably not, but it hurt. Maybe a mild headache.
I'm gonna do something on the side. Jay, I'm gonna PM you.
Okay.
I pull out a bottle of wine and it looks like I'm appraising it.
Everybody else, what are you guys doing outside of Mac and Zenith?
I'm gonna
We'll
start
deal with
praying.
My lad.
We'll deal with that in a minute. We're just going to deal with what you guys are doing in the meantime.
I'm praying after that whole
Okay.
deal.
I'm gonna get some of that wine that was being drank.
The term you're looking for is debacle.
Snafu is what I was gonna go with,
Oh,
but
snafu. That's actually a good one as well.
Snafu is a pretty good word.
yeah.
Snafu is a good one.
I'm eating my last 2 good berries. Gain 2 hit points back.
So I rolled religion for EJ.
Yeah, I saw that. No response.
Okay.
I need to double check something, cause fun. Is that a spell?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you this.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. Okay.
This meta break is brought to you by Twitch Prime, where you can sub to your favorite Twitch streamers for free.
Sorry,
You
it's
can
just
give 100 subs.
when
in
people-
one sub count.
right. It's just tough when people are trying to do things without everybody else hearing. So we have to do things in PMs.
Then just
unfortunately.
earmuffs, bro.
Yeah, I would do that if. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Not right now.
It's easy. I'm just saying.
Okay. Real quick, one last detail. Okay. Once I get that detail, everything is good. God damn it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So as you guys are kind of all set up and starting to get your drink on, we'll go to Mac and Zenith, who are making your way through a forest. You guys are heading north, off the map, so theater of mind for the next little bit. As you guys are walking, if there's any dialogue you would like to do, that's fine. Otherwise, we'll be going off of Zenith's basic natural 20 as he leads the way.
I would follow silently unless he wanted to engage in conversation. So I'd be following his lead.
I would say, well, it was good that you followed me. We must hurry, and I'll try to run up ahead a little bit.
Okay.
As I see him running, just to myself, I'm gonna be like, long legs, just jog after him.
Okay. Are you trying to lose him, or are you just...
I'm trying to get out of
Awesome.
earshot of him.
Okay. So you get a little bit out of earshot. Do we need to have everybody take headphones off or anything here at this point? I'll leave it up
Possibly, yes.
to you. Alright, everybody headphones off until I hold up
I
a
need
piece
a
of
drink.
paper.
I need a drink, so this is perfect.
Sure. Alright.
Okay, the shield is very unhappy because I didn't let it kill that guy and let it drink its blood.
Yeah.
Because it was bleeding. That's kind of why it's muttering. It's yelling at me, basically.
Yeah.
Well, she is. It sounds female-like. So
So you basically, you start hearing the sound of this voice kind of in the back of your head, but also kind of resonating off of the shield as you hear like a... Why did you not let me feast?
yeah, basically, and I keep saying that was not one that you needed to feast on. We can find better game.
You should, and soon. This
And I
power is fleeting. Bob, headphones
Yeah.
off.
after I do that, I say just wait, and I throw the shield like so it disappears. I make
Okay.
it go, and I just run with the one sword in my hand.
Okay.
And then that's about it.
All right. I gotta get like soccer scorecards, like the
Yeah,
yellow
dude.
card and the red card. Gotta start doing that.
Yeah,
I didn't know if I
Print
like
them out.
did it whatever. It's fine.
it worked.
It works.
I just used the back half of the Glabrezu battle. Anyway, okay, so as you're jogging along, you kind of slow down a little bit after, discarding, and Mac comes up on you, kind of a little bit out of breath as he's not used to running with long-legged foes.
You outpaced me there, friend.
Sorry, I'm not used to other people traveling with me.
How tall is he, by the way? Is he like significantly taller than me?
I'll let him describe.
6'1", pretty tall.
Yeah, I think I'm 4 foot.
Then yeah, you were running.
I think I'm wee. Yeah, I'm 4 foot tall. Yeah, so I just look up and I'm just like, well, not again, please. And then I just kind of like started walking beside him.
Okay.
I'm saying we're getting close. The tracks seem a little.
Is it still just him?
Yep, it's just him and you.
No. I was asking.
Oh, sorry.
Is it still just the boy, Percival?
You know what? Let's stop and. You want me to do a survival check?
Yeah, I'll have you both do survival checks at this point. Okay, the footprints are now closer together than they previously were, or rather like the snapped wood and stuff as the twigs that you guys were walking over and stuff. You can notice the imprints and the snapped twigs are closer than they were, so at this point you kind of piece together that whatever was running this way has started to walk. But it does continue onward.
I'll look back at him and I'm like, I think he's slowing down. We must keep going.
I agree. Sorry, I walked into a cobweb and sneezed.
Okay.
Okay, then yeah, we just keep going.
Okay. As you guys keep going, roughly half an hour to 45 minutes has passed when... Did it delete my thing? I fucking hope not. Yeah, it did. Please hold. This is why I prep my page ahead of time and that fucking words, man. This is why I prep my pages ahead of time and shit always gets all fucked up, man.
Well, I guess while you're doing that, I'll be asking him, so why'd you guys run away from Lord Merrill?
Lord who?
Isn't his name Merrill?
Jarek.
Jarek. Sorry.
Jared. Well, depends on how willing you are to accept a strange story.
I have a strange story myself, so I'm willing to listen.
I was summoned there via a letter delivered to me, along with everybody else, except for the odd fellow, Kel. He showed up slightly after everybody, but also with a letter. And after a night of food and wine, we retired to bed and awoke in a cage. Only to escape this cage and have demons summoned upon us by a laughing invisible man, whom only I can assume was Jared. And then we ran. And now we're here.
Demon, you say?
I believe so. It had 4 arms, 2 of them were pincers, 2 were humans. It was really weird and it was kind of dark. I hit things with my hammer a lot. and then they stopped moving. So
I will say, since you've told me your little story, I'll tell you mine. I don't know, but if you keep going north to the town of Trellis, where we're at, it is a ruin now. I actually am from there, and demons actually came and destroyed our town from an area just west of it. West or east? I don't remember this part. That's why whenever I hear demons, it gets me interested. And did you say it was summoned by him?
indeed it was.
Fair enough.
This is why we do not stand to let his actions go unaided. Our true reasoning to go this way is to find where he goes and more information about it. Hopefully stop him.
Fair enough. Anything?
I got everything prepped for you. If there's any other dialogue you guys want to get done, or anything else along that way, then we can go with that. Otherwise, we'll move on to the next scene.
No, other than hearing demons, it piqued my interest.
I'm good.
Yeah. From basically what he told you, nothing seems too connected, obviously, aside from the demonic mention.
Right. No, that's the only thing I keyed in on. I could care less about almost everything else.
Yeah. Okay. Then with that, you should now be seeing another scene.
I'm gonna go ahead and just open another bottle of wine.
Yep.
The one I was holding, and pass it over. Or
Okay.
just hold it out in front of me.
I grab it.
We'll have to come back to what happens to you guys in a little bit, because for now, these guys have got some stuff that they have to deal with. Because they ran off alone.
Oh.
Let's party.
Yeah, split parties are dangerous, man. Okay.
At
So
least
you
not one
guys,
did.
you guys managed to come out of the thick of the forest, and you kind of ignore the gravel and the whatnot. Again, this is, whatever. But you do find a, almost like a gazebo-like area, only it's kind of like old and decrepit. You can see some of the shattered walls, and you can see some other walls that aren't quite so shattered. But in the center, you do see a little bit of a old kind of fountain that's kind of been cracked, and the water is long dried up, despite what the picture says. And you can see that Percival, the squire, has got his back against some rubble, and he seems to be cornered by 3 very small dragon-like creatures as you guys come walking out of the forest and you see it. What do you guys want to do?
Now, are we already rolling initiative, or?
Not quite. From where you guys are, it's a 5x5 map for what it's worth, but you guys are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 110 feet out, so yeah, you guys don't have to roll initiative quite yet because you haven't been spotted.
So is the middle fountain, like this thing, is it like big, or is it kind of just like a flat one? Like
10
is it
by
something
10.
you could hide? Is it something you could hide behind? Is what I'm asking.
It only comes up about 2.5 feet out of the ground, and
So it's not
part
like,
of it
like
is
a big one, right?
yeah, no, and part of it
Yeah.
is cracked. So where there would be like a bowl to hold the water or whatever, like part of that is cracked, and there is no water inside.
Got it. Okay, well, I'm gonna move up, seeing kind of like Percival trapped. I'm gonna kind of move like into here. My movement for a turn, technically. So
While he's passing by, I'll say we should just get in there and save them. They don't look like they'll do too much, but still.
hearing this, I just kind of look at him and just like wink, and then
Okay.
like move until however much
hold
until I
on.
need to roll initiative. I would actually like to throw my hammer at max range.
As soon as you pass here,
At
you
one
would
of
need to roll initiative.
Okay. So hold
I-
up. From here to, well, so we said I was here when
Yeah.
he came up. So 1, 2, 5,
Diagonal is 10 feet.
Yeah. What is the range on this?
Likely 60.
Yeah, so one, not even close. So here, moving from here to here. Sorry, from here to here. It would engage initiative, correct?
Correct. Roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Well, then I would move until range, but I guess I would stop here. Good. Ooh, spicy.
Zenith, roll initiative as well.
Oh, I was gonna do something beforehand, but
He kind of jumped the gun on that one, so I'll
Mhm.
need an initiative roll.
Welcome to throwing the dice with Mac.
Yeah, right. Okay. And so it's 2, 1, 3, and then Zenith. Okay. Mac, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Well, now that I'm closer, do I know what these little dragon creatures are? Would that be history?
History would tell you if you've ever seen one before. You want to roll like nature, you could try and discern if you've ever heard of one.
Sure. What? Why is it not good? Okay, it did.
Nice. We're gonna go off to the first one, which is a 4.
Yeah, the first one.
You've never quite seen one or heard one of these before, or heard of one of these before. They look like, kind of like lizards with wings, and they're green and scaly.
4, so that's 20, and then I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna attack at this one, right there.
Okay.
This.
Okay,
Thrown.
that'll hit. Roll damage.
So it's different when it's thrown. I don't know if it takes that into account. I think it's the right one is thrown.
The right one's basically your second roll. What's the item actually say on its?
When you hit with the range attack, it deals an extra 1d8 damage, or if the target is a giant, 2d8 damage. Immediately after the attack.
What's the
roll
regular
comes back
damage?
to your- 11. So it'd be
No,
11 in this
like
case.
the regular does
Oh.
1d8, yeah.
Yeah, it's 1d8.
So roll another 1d8.
Oh,
Okay, so you do
nice.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and it comes right back to my hand, and I'm just gonna whip it again with my extra attack.
Okay. It'll miss.
Okay, well, comes flying back, and it's my turn.
Okay. Then with that, having just attacked it, the next one to go is the one that you had attacked, actually. And it is going to make its movement. It's going to fly over here, right on top of the fountain, and it's going to use a poison breath attack in a 15-foot cone, which is going to be basically here. So, make a Constitution saving throw.
With advantage.
Fine, but still make it.
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna take half damage because you made the save. You take 7 points of poison damage. That's gonna be the end of that one's turn. And then this one is also gonna fly 10, 20, 30, land right there, and it is going to do the same thing. Another con save with advantage. You succeed, so you'll take half. 13 points of poison damage. The last one is going to take his turn. 10, 20,
diggity damn,
30,
dude.
40, 50, 60. He's going to land right there, and he's going to use his poison breath on Zenith. Con save, please. Okay, you're gonna fail, so you take 23 points of poison damage. And that is the end of their turns. Zenith, your turn.
I'm gonna walk up to the next one, or the closest one that I can, and I will attack it.
Have at it. That will miss. That one will also miss. Any bonus action or movement, aside from the movement you made?
Right behind this, still in range, and that's gonna be.
Okay. We go to Mac.
Is Percival doing nothing?
I forgot to roll initiative for him. Hold on. Okay, well he's gonna be after number 1, so he's gonna be actually right there. Still not gonna change anything, because this turn he's gonna spend Cowering in Fear. The next turn he'll do his action. But, your turn.
Okay, I would like to... Fuck off. I would like to use my... no, fuck, I'm... okay. I'm going to... So these things are... If I leave these two, it's an attack of opportunity, correct?
You're technically not within melee range of them, so no.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go the fuck over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to...
That'll hit.
run.
Okay, so you're gonna
And I'm
deal
also-
12 points of bludgeoning.
Yep. I'm also going to... Oh shit. What was it? I am going to attack again. And I think... 8. I'm also going to use it as... this as well. So I add a d6, not mistaken, yeah, d6 in damage. So I'm assuming 28 hits, right?
Yeah, 28 does hit. Sorry, go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage. It's extra 10,
And then-
okay.
And then, d6, right? You may add this period die to attacks damage, yeah. Oh, well, actually,
To the attacks damage.
yeah, and then you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so his wisdom
Oh.
saving throw
you take
is...
One more point of damage, and you have to beat 15.
Well, he failed it, so...
So you, what is this one? You have disadvantage on all attacks, not against me.
Okay. Fair enough. Is that your turn?
I believe so. That was action, bonus action, and movement. I am done.
We go to number 2, who is going to not do that. So he's going to fly over and land behind you and try to bite you. Okay. 18 against your AC.
Me?
Yep.
Does not hit.
Okay. That's the end of that one's turn. We go to number 1. Juicy is going to fly right here. Turns towards both of you guys and is going to unleash a poison breath again. I need con saves from both of you.
Advantage.
It's fine. Do it.
Oh. Nat 20.
Okay, so success from Mac and a failure from Zenith will be a success from Mac. You're going to take 10 points of poison, and failure from Zenith, you're going to take 21 points of poison damage.
I'm downed.
Fucking
Okay.
hell, what?
And then we go to number
Fuck.
3. Also gets his poison breath back. He is going to fly over here, leaving your attack if you want an attack of opportunity.
Me?
Yep.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
That'll hit. Roll damage. 12. Okay.
Can I apply maneuvers? Attacks of opportunity. It's whenever I. Oh, it's attack action. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think so.
It's attack action.
Okay. He's going to do another poison breath attack on both of you guys. Zenith, add 1 failed death save. Mac, con save.
Advantage.
You're gonna succeed.
This fucking sucks.
You take 13 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Percival's turn. Let's see what he does. Percival drops his sword and his shield and immediately starts booking it. 10, 20, 30. Right there. As you just hear from behind you, "Oh my god, they're fucking dragons!" and just drops his shit and just starts running. And that's the end of his turn. Zenith, your turn. Death save, please.
Got it.
Oh, that's another fail. You're at 2 fails. Mac, your turn.
Motherfucker. Okay, I want to go up to Zenith.
Okay. As
And
you're
I'm
leaving
going-
the range of number 2, he's going to do an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
11 against your AC misses.
It does.
carry
I
on.
am actually at What? Repose.
You already used your reaction this turn to attack the number 3 dragon as it flew away.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. Well, anyways, I am going to cast.
Good DM.
Thanks.
This
Spare the dying. Okay.
on Zenith.
Okay, Zenith, you're at 1 hit point. You are no longer in death
Like-
saves.
Just I will be like, we will make it through this.
Okay. Any bonus
Promise.
action or more movement?
I would like to yell at Percival and be like, "Stop being a coward!" And that's my turn.
Okay. We go to worm number 2. Does not get his breath back. So he simply walks 10 feet up in front of you and is going to attempt to bite you. For a 12.
Nope.
Okay. That's the end of his turn. Number 1 does not get his breath back either. He is going to fly 10, 20, 25. Kind of perch himself right here on this low wall and attempt to attack you. I need a space between the roll and the actual D. There we go. 24.
24 does hit. Yes.
Okay. 1d10 plus 2. You take 4 points of piercing and 1 point of poison.
Does my resistance to poison do anything? Like half damage, round down to 0?
Well, when you in D&D, when you round up, so it'd
Yeah,
still
I
be a
know.
1. So no.
Yeah, I know.
Number 3's turn. He gets his dragon breath back. He is going to
Oh.
breathe. And I need con saves from both of you guys.
I'm already down. It doesn't matter.
Well,
Well,
you're at 1.
You're stable. You're at 1. You're back up,
Doesn't
but
matter.
you need to. It's even a fail is gonna do more damage, so it's gonna whatever. Okay. Zenith is back down, and Mac, you're taking 20 points of poison.
14
How long
fails.
has it been?
At
Back in the
this
camp.
point, it has been.
10 minutes?
Let's see. They would have been traveling for roughly 30 minutes, and then
It's been a while.
so far in the battle, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times 6.
I mean, if it's been like an hour, I'm going to be curious and I kind of want to go travel out.
Oh, well, then he should.
It's been 31.7 minutes.
Then I won't go yet.
So I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Since it is now another turn, am I able to?
It's not another
Uh,
turn yet, but what's up?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, since I'm taking damage now, so 14 fails, correct? The
No.
con save.
Oh, sorry, you had advantage, so it's only 10 for you. Sorry.
Yes, but I'm still gonna go down at this point. I'm wondering, am I able to use a reaction at this point in time, or is that?
Oh,
more
it's
like
been
my
another
action?
round to say yes. You could use a
Yeah,
reaction.
So I could action surge right now as a
You
reaction.
can't use action surge as a reaction. It's part of your turn.
No. Okay.
It's a
Well,
bonus.
I think I am now. Well, yeah, no, I think I'm down. Yeah, because second wind is also on your
Took-
turn.
You took 10
As a
points
bonus
of
action.
poison and
Yeah, I'm at 0.
okay.
Fuck, dude. You guys just got eaten by dragons, bro.
You guys got
Yeast.
breathed on by dragons.
It was the breath that fucked us.
Oh my
Look,
god.
Not a,
I get to roll a d6 every turn, and if it's a 5 or a
Split
6, they get the breath
party
back.
wipe? Oh.
Well, hold on.
Just
It may
love
not
killing
quite
people.
it may not quite be 100% over yet. Let's see. Merciful DM is merciful or not?
Objective.
Hey, yeah, there you go. That's the best
Touche.
answer. in my
Okay,
opinion.
let's put it this way. We'll see what Percival does.
I yelled at him. He better be fucking
Sorry, that's
inspired.
not a. It's not a 20. It's a 4. Nope, he's still booking it. So
Oh.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna be
Should
running that way.
have whipped my hammer at Percival.
Zenith, it's your turn. Death save, please.
Yep.
Hey, one failure. Mac, your turn. Death save, please. That's 2 failures.
Oof.
At this point,
Oofa fucking doofa.
we are just past the 32-minute mark. Would any of you be a little bit alarmed if
Yes.
after 30 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Did you take a sip of that wine when I handed it to you,
I did.
Jay?
That's awkward. I need a con save.
Then never mind. There's some other things that are afoot. So that's fine. But no, I'm just saying, normally my character would have been a little suspicious.
Right.
However,
Tell you what,
That's-
we'll find out what happens right after this. Go for a con save.
He's fine.
All right.
hey, I'd be okay.
Doesn't phase him.
You're totally
Hey.
fine. Now, having been totally fine and drank a little bit of that wine, you would be worried and would want to leave?
Yes.
Okay.
Which direction did they go?
North.
They went north.
Okay. I'm gonna grab onto you by the shoulder, cast 4th level dimension door 500 feet north.
Okay.
Fucking go!
Is he the same size or smaller than you?
Yep.
Okay.
When normal.
Oh,
Because that would have been
man.
awkward
When
if you were
normal-
like a gnome.
No,
that
when
would have been
normal-
terrible.
No, when he's normal, yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Because it goes
yeah.
off his normal
Push him.
height.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the
so we're here.
meantime, well, no. 30
We're
minutes of walking
somewhere.
does not equal 500
We're
feet. I don't. So meanwhile, battle's still on pause for a second. Jin and Kel, would you be worried 30 minutes later?
Where'd they go?
I don't know.
Do you think we should go look for them?
Hmm. I guess.
So
I
casual.
hate doing work.
Such apathy.
Do you
I
know
mean-
which way they went?
North?
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. You guys start walking north.
Casually.
So where did we
Okay.
end up?
You guys ended up 500 feet north of where you were. Let's see. At 30
Right,
feet
yeah.
per movement. Let
Here.
me do some
Jay,
math.
do I have 5 minutes? Like 2 minutes?
Like to actually
Yeah.
like do some shit? Yeah, that's fine. So 500 divided by 30 is roughly 17 turns. We'll say, how long were they traveling? 30 minutes. 30 minutes at 30 is 900. You guys are about 400 feet short.
Okay. He was
So
holding
you guys
me.
are more than halfway.
Right. So he was holding me while
Yeah.
we did that, and we dimension traveled, whatever.
Yep. Dimension door.
I'm gonna realize that we just kind of, for lack of a better word, teleported.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hold on to him as well, and say, "Hold on tight." And then I'm gonna thunder step forward with him 90 feet forward.
Okay, that'll get you closer. That's 590 of 900. Meanwhile,
So that would happen instantaneously, though, is what I was kind of.
yeah, that would
Okay.
happen. That would happen instantaneously.
From there, I'm booking it towards where I think it would be, and then I'm gonna start yelling. But
Okay,
go for it.
so basically, the way that we'll do this is you guys got to cover 310 feet. At your normal movement speed of 30 feet per turn, it would take you 10 turns, but I'm assuming that you're going to want to use your like double movement, so it'll be 5 turns.
I'll be
sorry.
misty stepping as
Sorry,
well.
sorry. 5 rounds. So how many misty steps are you going to do?
One for sure.
What's the distance on that?
30.
So
30.
that's gonna-
I can teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space. So if it's really occupied, then maybe less. But
Okay. So, Derek, just to catch you up, you guys need to make it a total distance of 900 feet. You
you
traveled
dimension
500,
toward, and then I thunder stepped us closer.
so you're 590. You still got to cover the other 310. He's misty stepping 30 feet, which puts him at 280 feet. At a movement speed of 60, because I'm doubling it because you guys are running, that's still going to put you 4 rounds until you guys would get there, which would
How
be...
long is that? Wise.
Honestly, that would put you Worm 1, 2, 3, Percival's turn, Zenith's turn, and then you guys would be there. So you've got 5 turns to go, and then you guys are there.
Okay.
So, sorry, stream, for the math,
I'm okay with that.
but we had to make sure it was right. We're good. Worm number 2's turn. He does not get
I'm
his
up.
breath. And he is going to take a bite at Zenith. That's going to give you one more failed death save.
Yep, I have one left.
Yep. Worm number 1's turn. Does not get his breath back. And let me see what Percival does first. Okay, that'll work. D20 plus 5. Percival grabs one of the rocks on this rubble pile, and then hurls it as hard as he can. It makes it, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. He gets it to about there. But it's enough of a distraction. He can only throw 60 feet. I'm sorry. He
Damn it,
gets it.
Percival, you
He gets
suck.
it about there. Before the dragons, who were about to take another bite out of both the about to die people, turn around and face him.
What a man.
Dragon number 1, 10, 20, 30.
He's becoming a man right now.
Number 3, 10, 15,
I want him to be like, yeah, I saved them, and then just gets eaten by a dragon.
Right? We should have
That's
brought
his
the knight.
story.
We should have brought the knight so we could have seen this. He would have been happy for like 2 seconds.
Now
You
this
did it,
is-
my boy.
And then
Put that on his
permanently
headstone.
fucked.
But here's the precarious part, guys. You guys will get there after Zenith's turn. Zenith's at
I
2
know.
failed death saves and has to make his death save right now.
So am I.
GM question.
Yep.
Where does Spare the Dying fall into death saves?
It'll immediately stabilize you back to 1 hit point
If you're only in death saves or after you died?
if you're in death saves. If you
Okay,
died,
thank
you're
you.
dead.
It's a valid question. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, 100%. I want to just double check the spare the dying.
Here, I can
Yeah,
just link
it
mine
has to
then.
be a living
I mean,
creature.
I can link it.
Yeah, if they're dead,
Oh,
they're
does
dead.
it say
has
that?
to be yeah, it has
That's
to
a
be a living
living. It
creature.
does say that. I guess I should have read it.
So with that, go ahead and give us that death save.
Come on, let's go.
Why is it taking forever?
Yo, wait,
Oh,
that's not his
man.
actual death save though. That's not
No.
his actual death save.
Well, that's true,
That was
but
a
it's a
death save
D20. It's a
roll.
D20 either way, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
same
matter.
thing.
Oh, okay.
him.
Okay, so with that, the breath escapes you as you're like clinging on for that last second, and you go, and you kind of slump down on the ground. Hold on, go to this page. I need to get Aloran and Gabriel show up.
Fuck, dude.
You guys will be right there.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
Yes.
RP this sadness right now.
You only just met him. You don't have to be that sad.
That's true.
As you
I'm
guys
chaotic.
get there, roll initiative. I want to see where you fall in the order.
Gonna be last.
14 and 17. No, that only puts you both behind Worms. So it'll go Aloran first, and then Gabriel second.
Other way around.
Sorry, you're right. Gabriel, and then Aloran. My bad. Mac, death save, please. Mac, death save, please.
Why is it taking so long?
Sorry,
Because he
Yeah,
didn't
his
click
headset
it.
off. His headset was off.
sorry. There's a very weird sound coming.
This
from
is such a
upstairs.
tense episode.
Death save, please.
No!
Oh my god!
Why?
How could this go any worse?
Why? All my friends are dying.
Oh my
We did
god.
everything we could.
Well, let's find out what
Percival,
happens.
it's all your fault.
Fuck. Dude.
Oh, well, Dragon number 2 does not get his breath back. But he is going to go for Percival. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, as he flies over towards Percival.
I totally
Uh,
thought those were flying snakes at first. Then I saw the 66 poison breath attack, and I realized, nope.
Oh, they're flying snakes with breath attacks. I got it now.
Pretty much. Now we go to Gabriel. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on the 2 dragon things that are right there.
Nice. What's the range on that? Can you hit him? 120 feet.
120
You're good.
feet, yeah, I've
You're
got
good.
him. They get a wisdom save.
Okay. Let's see what happens. / roll 1d20 plus 2.
Okay, that one fails. And that one fails. They are incapacitated. They have this movement speed of 0.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to play Bardic Inspiration on my companion, the pirate here,
Hey.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Aloran, your turn.
Incapacitated means they're not stunned. They're
They just can't move.
It ends if they get hit, though. They're just hypnotized.
key moment there. Okay. With that, I'm gonna use.
Technically, they're charmed, right? I didn't check to see if they're immune to charms. They're not.
It's an illusion spell.
Yeah, but it says that on a failed save, the creature becomes charmed.
Oh yes, sorry.
While
You're
charmed,
right.
they are incapacitated. They are not immune to charms, so you're still good.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, they are incapacitated at a speed of 0.
Okay. From where I'm standing right now, it looks like the 2 dragon whelplings or whatever are lined up. Are they not?
They are. But they're both
Okay, cool.
incapacitated. No actions,
That's
no
fine.
movement.
That's perfect. I'm
Okay.
gonna use heightened spell.
'Kay.
That. I'm gonna do that.
Sure.
Lightning bolt.
Which one are you making have disadvantage?
The back.
Number 3 or number 1? Number 3 is closer to you.
Number 1
Number
then.
1.
Number
Yeah,
1?
number 1.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and I'm casting a lightning bolt with channel divinity.
Okay. So it'll do full damage of 8d6, which is what? 6 times 6 is 36, 42, 48.
Or
Right?
is it just /8d6?
Yeah, but it has to be max damage because you're channel.
What's
What's 8 times 6? Is it 48? I'm
Oh.
so retarded.
I don't want
6
to
times
math
6.
right now.
6 times 6 is 36 plus 12 is 48. Okay, so you deal 48 points of damage to both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bow.
All right. You kill both of them.
That was fucking badass.
With a zap of a lightning that channels straight through both of them, they both just go and kind of fall down dead.
I'm gonna look
Uh,
over at the next one. How
Okay.
Anybody hear that thunder?
how far away is that one from me?
In the middle of the day.
Let's
It's
see.
pretty far, yeah.
5, 10,
5,
15, 20, 25,
It's
30,
yeah, it's a
60, 65. Roughly 65, 70 feet.
Hmm. Okay, yeah. With that one, I'm just gonna closer. So 30, 530. I'm just gonna
Okay.
move there.
Okay.
Is that an actual wall that's in the circle there or no?
It's only like a foot high.
Okay,
It's
so I
kind of
can
like
see
a
over
crumbled
it.
wall, yeah.
Cool. I just want to be able to see over it as well.
Yep.
Cool.
Then with that, we go to Percival's turn. Oh, he runs.
Percival, don't run too far. It's chasing you.
He's very well aware. It's like, ah, fucking dragons, man!
Run to me, I'll help you.
There's a dragon between you.
Percival, you're a garbage person, and I hope you fall and die.
So with that, we go to Zenith.
Was that persuasive or intimidation?
That was
I'm
my
dead.
bardic inspiration.
Good sir.
I know you are. Hold on. Interesting. Okay. We go to Mac, who is also dead.
Dude.
Not as
fucking
interesting.
I'd like to. I'd
Rubbing the salt in
from
the wound.
beyond the grave, and just be like, "Fuck you, guys."
That
Anyway.
sounds familiar.
So we go to worm number 2, who's going to roll his d6. Does not get his dragon breath back, but is going to turn around and fly towards the wizard dude that just fucking zapped his friends. So 5, 10,
Hey,
15,
come at
20,
me, you
25,
beast.
30, 35, 40. Moves right up in your grill and is going to make his bite attack. 11?
No.
No, he misses then. That's the end of his turn. Gabriel's turn.
All right. I'm going to. Well, I'm going to cast blindness / deafness and see if it works on the
Okay.
dragon. That's
So
my last level
con
3 slot.
Save. Plus 3.
He fails. He is now
Fails.
blind.
Cool. He is blind.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast bardic inspiration on my buddy here. So he's got a +6 to any ability checks or rolls.
Very cool.
I'd be inspired.
Do you want to like sing it or like dance it, or you just good with just saying like you're inspired?
Percival, you piece shit. Alaran is gonna hit. I got your name wrong, and I'm sorry for it. Name wrong, and I'm sorry for it.
It's a Lauren, but I'm still inspired.
He is inspired. Aloran's your turn.
Alaran. Alaran.
Yeah. With that, let's see. I'm gonna hit this guy right in the face. Chromatic orb. And I'm choosing
Okay.
lightning.
Okay. Huh. Make your spell attack.
Wow.
10 will miss.
Ugh.
It's your
Well,
damage,
that-
by the
oh,
way.
sorry,
You
that
need
was
to
the
make your spell
damage,
attack
yeah.
first, yeah.
Sorry. How do I?
D20 plus your spell attack modifier, which I think is 7. Yeah, it is.
That's better. So
That'll
just use
hit.
that as a damage then.
Sure. 10 points of lightning.
Okay.
Okay.
And then how did he react?
He
Get
kind of
zapped.
went like, got zapped a little bit, but he's still peppy.
Okay. And then with that, called. I'm just gonna walk away from him.
Okay. Gonna take a
So
melee
I
attack.
can- I can walk away from him. 'Cause I have. Where the fuck is it? Do. I can walk away from people because I am a war priest or whatever.
I'm pretty sure it's in your cleric domain.
Oh, this one. So I'm gonna use my bonus attack or bonus action to do that to walk.
Okay. So as your bonus action, you cast a whirling gust of elemental air to briefly surround you as
So
you
10, 15.
walk away. Immediately before or after you cast a spell of first level or higher, which you did, so you fly 10 feet away without provoking opportunity attacks. Cool. Now you can use your movement if you wanted to.
And then from there, I'm gonna back up to my bard ally here.
Okay. And then with that, Zenith is dead, Mac is dead, we go back to the worm. Hey boys, guess what happened?
He got his breath weapon back.
He did. He's gonna move up.
Is he not still blind?
He is. He's basing all of his stuff off of movement, though.
But I faded back and I
Hold on,
gust you away.
Let me check one
Yeah,
thing.
all he heard was.
Okay, well then we'll say
That's
that
good.
he's
Good job.
he's not gonna move. He's just
Random
going.
sound effect.
He's just going to breathe in that direction. Let's see that. Let's do that then. Can't see automatically fails on the ability checks. Advantage attacks against the creature have advantage, and the attack rolls have a disadvantage. Well, he's not making an attack. He's just breathing. So con save from Aloran and anybody within 15 feet. That'll be Gabriel.
That will be me. Con save. I'm okay.
And the breath is 66. Yeah, you're fine. You're gonna take half though. 10 points of poison to you. 10 points of poison to Aloran.
Okay.
Thanks. Thanks,
Yeah.
DM.
No worries. That's gonna be the end of the worm's turn. We go to Gabriel.
Motherfucker. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery and start laying down a diss track.
Okay. Do you want to sample it or no?
No, I'm just freestyling it.
Okay. You're like, you're stupid.
I'm
I hate
actually,
you, and your
I'm
skin's
kind of
weird.
pissed Mac is dead because I stole ancient fine wine for him, and now it's like, I got nothing. This is...
Oh wait, sorry, it's a +2. It's a 16. I forgot his saving throws is a +2. So 16 will succeed. Sorry.
Yeah. He has disadvantage though, so doesn't he?
Oh, that's true. You're right. He does. So it's another. See if the disadvantage. No,
Oh,
disadvantage is a
that didn't
16.
work out. Oh well. Okay.
Alright.
Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration, on Aloran.
All right.
Aloran. I was close that time. Big A.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, Lauren, your turn.
Okay. With that, I'm going to cast another lightning bolt right at this one.
All right.
And then
Hit the spell card for me.
sorry, I was
All good.
add to it, but I can't at the moment.
So they must make the dex save, which is a plus. Okay. Was that a succeed or a fail?
1d20 plus 7. Seed.
You don't need to make an attack roll. He
Oh,
just
I
needs to
don't
make
need
a
to?
defense. No.
Oh, okay, that's okay, cool.
So what's your DC though?
15.
Okay,
he
so he
does-
succeeds.
does-
Yeah.
Yeah,
So 8d6, and he's gonna take half.
10.
Are you casting at a higher level?
No, that's a normal. Am I looking at? Oh, I'm looking at a different one. 'Cause I started.
Yeah. So it's just 8d6.
Well, lightning bolt's 3d10.
The spell card you hit says 8d6 lightning damage on a failure, or half on a success.
Oh, okay. I'm literally retarded. I clicked on one. And there. Okay, awesome.
So 29 divided by half is 18. That's gonna bring his health
Is
to
15.
So yeah, right. Sorry, so 15. You should have let me have that, because now it's still alive. Good looking out, though.
Derek.
Derek.
How's
It literally
Yay,
has 1 hit point.
What
But
the
that's-
fuck?
All of your guys' turn.
Damn
Let's
meta
Find out.
pigeons.
Oh shit! The coward has gotten a second wind.
Thank
He's gonna
God.
run back in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna pick up a rock and toss it.
Look at the big balls on bread.
Hits to about there.
Oh God.
You hear a clatter as a rock on rock. That's the end of his turn. It's the
That
worm's
was a
turn.
mistake, matey.
The worm does not get his breath back, so he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right in between you two, and he's going to try and bite Gabriel. He has disadvantage though because he's blind still. 22.
Fuck, that'll hit me.
Okay, so he does 1d10 plus 11 points of piercing and 1 point of poison damage.
Gotcha. 12.
That is the end of his turn. Gabriel, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and. He came up close to me, so I'm gonna whip out my rapier and stab him.
All right. That'll hit. Don't even bother rolling damage. It only had 1 hit point. You stab
Excellent.
it straight through the
Cool.
heart, and it dies. I will leave up the choice to you guys. Do you guys want to call it here and resolve next week, or get the resolution first and then?
Let's just call it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bob, you gotta go, right?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay. Well, then with that, the abrupt ending as the battle ends, we will pick up next week and figure out what happens with our band of adventurous heroes and 2 dead people.
Tune in next week where I drown Percival in the fountain.
Dude, I'm gonna do some bad things. And
I-
then bring him back to do it again.
I feel like he is left out in the woods with the wrong 2 people.
Hey, we're gonna kill Holland.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna get dark, and then Maker's ghost is gonna be like, "This is exactly the opposite of what I wanted."
I'm gonna make a man out of him.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Stream,
that's a
we're
good
out.
idea.
See you next week. It'll be fun. Later.